Hello everyone. In a very positive mood as always, because you know what? We're gonna win. We are going to win today. I just know it. We're winning. I just have a feeling. Yeah, I have a feeling. Bruce Sambo's been getting criticism recently, but last minute, I reckon top bins from the halfway line. Bruce Samba, unbelievable scenes. It sounds just no way that's gonna happen, but no, trust me. I just have a feeling. Yeah. That's quite extreme sarcasm. And in the words of Go West, I'm the king of wishful thinking. That's basically what I'm doing right now, because I'm not even thinking it. I just know it's not going to happen. But yeah, cool. Anyway, I need to post my stream on my social media, which is what you meant to do. Where is my thumbnail? There we go. Cool. Well, anyone, how you doing? 9 people in here. Geno, NFC lover, of course. Luke's in here, as always. I'm not watching the game, but it's probably a positive, to be honest, really, isn't it? May as well. Hang on, I can hear myself back. I don't want that. There we go. Yeah, positive spirits. Positive spirits. 9 people in here. What's your predictions? And please be realistic. Don't just say we're going to win 4-0 when we all know that's not going to happen. So positive. But yeah, anyway, I need to get the lineup up, believe it or not. Here is the starting 11. Unbelievable, right? Cyrus Christie is a footballer still. He's still getting game time, which is absolutely out of this world. Yates is back in the squad for Sal. Knockout, who's the only player that actually looked like he actually cared in the last game, got the goal on the bench. Figueiredo, justice for Mbiso in the chat, please. Justice for Mbiso. 4 million. He's gone from having Thiago Silva in front of him, winning the league every year with ease, Champions League football, to being 21st in League One. Not League One, hopefully, yet, but the Championship, and having bloody Tobias Figueiredo in front of him. Yeah. And Rad Dad's in the chat. I'm not even joking, that is actually my dad. He's now got his own YouTube channel. So if you want to go and subscribe to him, he's got 3 subscribers, I think, and he's not even made a video yet. So, why the hell not? How you doing, Liam and Harry Land? I saw, Dexter's in here as well. How you doing, lads? Yeah, cool. We'll grab a fluke win. I doubt it, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm being very, very positive, as always. I really am not. But, yeah. Cool. Cool. Make Rad Dad a mod. I mean, I know that he could actually do a good job of it, I suppose. Hi, David. On Monday, it's my 16th birthday. Well, happy birthday for Monday, mate. And I'll put their lineup on screen now. Considerably better than ours. That's their lineup. Good God. Yeah. Their top scorer's got 14 goals this season, and we've got 10 as a team. As a team, we've scored 10 goals. Their top scorer, Ivan Toney, has got 14 goals. Yeah. Only the second time that's happened this season. Probably more than that, because Lucas João had 12. And we had 9 back then. So, yeah. Yeah, quite considerably better than ours. And they can put the likes of De Silva and Janssen on the bench. That just shows how good their team is. But, yeah. Confidence is at an absolute sky high right now, as you can tell. It really isn't. 17 people in here before kickoff. That's pretty good. Thank you very much, lads. Tony will have us on toast, I reckon. Yeah. I think he, for bonus, probably put some beans on toast with it as well. No, that was a terrible joke. That was legendary in terribleness. Yeah. Positive spirits, lads. I don't know why I'm here. Why am I here? I don't know why I'm here. Why are we even here? I don't know. Because we support Forest. And that's a good thing, isn't it? Because it doesn't mean you're going to be led to depression every single week. Twice a week this year as well. Yeah. Where is Steve? That's my dad, believe it or not. He comes in normally like in the second half, so you'll see him there, mate. Hi guys, Reds fan living in High Wycombe. Always enjoy these watch-alongs. Please, Reds, end up higher up the table than Wycombe. I'll never hear the end of it. God, yeah. I bet you thought, okay, Wycombe have been promoted, where I'm from. we'll be nowhere near Wickham. But no, unfortunately, no, not at all. But yeah, nice to hear that you're watching, mate. I'm very pleased to hear that you enjoy my stuff. Appreciate it, mate. And okay, meme lord, that's from Twitter. Literally, loads of people on Twitter say that. But this is it. I have been a Forest fan since 1963, and I have never seen anything as bad as this. I'll support a real team like Hucknall Town or Radford FC. They can actually win. Yeah, you know what? Up the Radford FC. Baseford United as well, I reckon. I think we should all become Baseford United ultras if we lose this. May as well. When my Rad Dad uploaded his first vid, I don't even know, to be fair. I don't know. I think he just made a channel so he could comment if he wants. Upload fascinating content like me. Yeah. How you doing, Woods, mate? NFFC career mode is going well, so that's the one good thing being a Forest fan. That's about it, really. Yeah, that's about it, really. Yeah, I already am. Yeah, Woods, you're a Baseford Ultra, of course. 30 seconds and Newcastle score a goal. Really? Okay, fair play. Who are they playing? Newcastle United. They're playing. Okay, they're beating West Brom after 3 minutes. That's amazing. How you doing, Owen, mate? Appreciate that for being here, mate. Anyway, have I missed anyone? Probably. And Jermaine, have I said hi? Yeah. How you doing, Jermaine? Yeah. Another 2 hours of just being with fake optimism as always. Another 2 hours of fun. I've not updated the score. 0-0. For how long though? That's the question. Yeah. Hi Dom, how you doing, mate? Yeah, one of my many fake mods is actually in the stream for once, believe it or not. My PE teacher's a Derby fan. Well, my condolences. VAR is helping review it though. It's one of the positives about not being in the Premier League. You don't have to put up with VAR every week. You know, you score a goal, 90th minute winner, get in there, and it's just ruled out. Like that Watkins one against West Ham. Think you got a draw, and then, you know. Who do you think will win the Premier League? Pretty mental right now, isn't it? You just don't know. I mean, Chelsea are top, and it's Liverpool, and it's Spurs. I mean, I could say Spurs, but they tend to throw it away. But I can't really say that as a Forest fan, can I? I think Liverpool, man. I just still think Liverpool are going to somehow do it, even though they've got a ridiculous amount of injuries with Van Dijk out and Trent obviously out as well, and anyone, I think there's someone else. But yeah, I still think that they'll do it, to be honest. City had a bit of a slow start. I don't think Leicester are going to win the league. I think they can get top 4 though. The Spurs are looking very good right now. It'd be good to see them actually win something, potentially. I don't want Chelsea to. No offence, I don't really like Chelsea. Okay, Dom. So Dom thinks Arsenal are going to win the league. Where are Arsenal? Dom's an Arsenal fan, by the way. Even though he's from Leicestershire, Nottinghamshire, that area. So, you know, not at all a Glory supporter. He's my mate, so I can wind him up. So yeah, let's have a look at where Arsenal are in the league. Dom, I think you should just pay attention to this next part of the stream, mate. Where are Arsenal in the Premier League? 15th. Yeah, I think it's doable. I think you can win the league. I think Arsenal are going to win the league. Yeah, you're only, what's that, about 12 points off the top. I think that's more than doable. Yeah. Dom, you're a realist, mate. You're a realist. 27 people in here. How you all, okay, English. How you all doing, people? Have you seen the Kerala guy for Liverpool? Yeah, he's been doing well, hasn't he? Instead of Alisson. Charlie, get in there, mate. Villa won, didn't they? I think they did. I mean, at least we've got someone in there that's experienced their team win today. So, you know, that's positive. Yeah. Oh, Charlie, I wish I could relate. You're in such a good mood. I wish I could relate. Yeah, I'm smiling, but with quite a lot of sarcasm at the same time. Boy Benny, how you doing, mate? And Bobby's interesting name. How you doing? How would you? Okay, English. Would you think about doing a prediction league? What, predicting the scores each week? Possibly. I've never really done that before though. Never really done that. How you doing, Shabs as well, mate? How you doing, mate? Scrappy, but we needed it massively. Dina's more cards than a card factory. Yeah. Yeah, you did, didn't you? Because you've kind of been going downhill recently, Villa. But, yeah, good win. Very good win for you. Away as well at Wolves. That's a tough place. You got Burnley next at home. You should be winning that. Then West Brom, Palace. Okay, you've actually got some very winnable games coming up for you. Good. El Goatsy from the pen spot. I remember you said you didn't like El Ghazi when he was linked with us, and now you're, yeah, a bit two-faced there, Charlie. But no, I think he's a good player as well. I have a good feeling today. You've got a better feeling than I have, mate, to be honest. Maybe try that starting it next season. Good idea. Yeah, would I do Premier League predictions each week or Championship? I think it'd be better at the Premier League, to be honest. I mean, I could do both, but that's quite a long video, won't it? I'll probably just do one league if I do it, but I'll probably. I mean, to be fair, I could do that because I do want to try and do like more neutral stuff as well, occasionally. So I could do that maybe. Well, we've lasted 7 minutes without conceding a goal. I think that's progress. Yeah. Not even 7 minutes. 6 minutes. Okay. No one's had a shot so far, so that's encouraging, isn't it? That's very encouraging. Yeah. No one's had a shot. No one's had a shot so far, so that's... Yeah, it's not a thriller. I'm not going to lie. It really isn't a thriller. Oh my god. Not to win the Premier League in 2045. Unless you're on Football Manager. I doubt it. Before it's going down. Dom, why are you trying to wind me up? Why are you trying to wind me up, Dom? Because I know it probably is going to happen the way it's going. Plus the facts. We've had many discussions about this. I know we're going to be in a relegation battle. So, no. I've been thinking about this. I don't think we're going to get relegated, but if we do not beat Sheffield Wednesday, I don't even settle for a draw. If we don't beat Sheffield Wednesday, then yeah, I really do believe that's a genuine possibility. It is right now, but I will fully believe that relegation's on the cards if we can't beat Sheffield, because they're rock bottom. Not their own fault, really, because of the EFL ducking them all them points, but they're still bottom of the league. So, if we can't beat them, then we are... not a PG-friendly word. So, you know, it's not great. What you saying for the score? Who knows with Forest, mate? I don't know. They'll probably score more goals than us, let's just say that. 2-0, 2-1 Brentford, maybe. I think they might just actually do our job and score a goal for once, but we'll still concede. Because we're Nottingham Forest and we have to do that. Watching on my nan's IFOLLOW because IFOLLOW doesn't work. Because yours IFOLLOW doesn't work. It's just a joke. I don't even really care that I can't watch it because does it really matter? We're just going to lose anyway. So just see Tobias Figueiredo and Cyrus Christie pretend to be footballers. We may as well just not watch it. It's a must-win on Tuesday. Yeah, absolutely. Just has to be. After that, Millwall, that's tough, but we have to get something from that. I think we have to be drawing. But then again, it's away from home at Millwall. It never tends to go well for us. And then we have Birmingham on Boxing Day. And they're not even that much higher than we are, really, are they? Where are they in the Championship? Birmingham. Okay. They're actually higher than I thought. They're 15th. But still, if we can't... They're not even that much further ahead of us. For me, crucial games, particularly Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday and Birmingham. If we cannot win at the very, very least one of them, then... I'm really quite worried, I'm not going to lie, about relegation, to be honest. You can write this season off and go again. That's what we do all the time. It's just what Forest are known for. We every single year we say, yep, this is our year. It's just a saying that Forest fans say, and it never happens. You know, we've gone from being one of the best teams in the league to one of the worst in the space of a year, and that's not even an exaggeration, really, is it? FA Cup coming soon against Cardiff. Yeah, pointless game, but yeah, I don't even care if we lose that because I'm so annoyed though we've got another Championship team. I think we all wanted a Premier League or just even a League One side just to make things a bit more exciting. Just play a team that maybe play a team at the bottom end of League One or something, because maybe we actually have a chance of winning. You know, maybe I actually would have loved it if we could get a low league team, because we may have actually won. You know, convincingly for wins. Premier League team, we would have got battered if we got a Premier League team, but it just makes it a bit more exciting because we're playing a Premier League side. But Cardiff, that's so dead. It's so dead, man. And we've already lost this season to them, of course. We're doing alright, joke, yeah. I'm glad you're joking, mate. Yeah. Positive spirits on this channel. I apologise if this is not that, streams at times right now are not very entertaining because it's just depressing. I tried to be, don't worry. In my opinion, you should start buying for low leagues. Look at Tony for Brentford. The fact that they lost Watkins and Benrahma, and Tony's come in and he's just absolutely smashed it. That's actually insane. So, yeah, I bet Brentford are worried. They're going to lose Watkins. What the hell are we going to do? They signed him from League One, Tony, and it just not even much worse, if not as good as Watkins, who's now comfortably a Premier League striker already. So, yes, but Forest and transfer never go well. Absolutely. If we go out and sign like a ridiculous amount of players again, Houghton did say that the other day though that he's not going to be an overhaul, but that's what he said, not what the board said. Remember this: the board made majority of the signings in the summer, so I don't think we will make a ton of signings again. But you never know. We didn't think that was going to happen a few years ago. Do you remember when Karanka was in charge? We made like 2 signings and then we signed 10. On deadline day. Like, you can never say with this club, man. Watching Newcastle and West Brom with Rad's broadcast on the computer. You love to see it. You love to see it. I might even put that on just in the background. Okay. Good start, David. I just dropped my remote. Great start. Professionalism on this channel as always. Great. Sheffield United might beat Derby's record. We need to get Osborne back. We won't. But, yeah, please, Sheffield, get more than 11 points. I beg you. So Derby still have the worst record. Please. Just get more than 11 points. We need someone like Randall Williams from Exeter. I think I've heard of him, to be fair. I seem to remember him. I think a few years ago we were linked with a player who actually signed in the Forest career mode, James Justin. So someone like him, and at the time Luton were like in League One, so yeah, I think going for players like that might potentially be a good thing, I suppose. Should we get Jack Bryan or Sydney Van Hooijdonk? Well, Van Hooijdonk's obviously Pierre Van Hooijdonk's son, and I'm pretty sure he's got more goals this season for his club than we have as a team. So, it wouldn't be bad, would it? It wouldn't be bad at all. Hi mate, do you have, or will you have Amongst Us? I've never played it, to be fair, Callum. We just need a right back who can defend. Yeah, because Cyrus Christie's not really a competent right back, is he really? Okay. Little tip, make sure your controller's paired with your console to actually use it. It does help. Technology advice with Rads is only on this channel. Middlesbrough 1-0 up against Millwall. Okay, we could potentially get something from Millwall, but you never know. Probably won't. Our best right back is out on loan. You say Lance Gabriel? Possibly. I mean, I don't even know. Honestly, I'd say Darinka's our best right back, but he just never plays. It's a joke, really. Villa fan, I love seeing West Brom struggle, of course. Newcastle's on Sky, mate. Banter. 1-0 Brentford. I'm not even joking. Can't be bothered anymore, lads. Absolutely lovely. Lovely. I'm not even annoyed, man. Do you think if you're here to see a Forest fan rage, I'm not going to rage because what's the point? I've got an immune system built in now. I'm used to it. I'm used to us losing games. I always have been, but particularly this season. You know, if you rage when Forest concede, there's no point because you should be used to it by now. You should be used to it by now. If you support this club, get used to it. It's just a joke. We are absolutely horrendous. We're actually impressively bad. This is why. Add up all the hours I've been live. All the hours I've been live doing these streams. When have I actually been positive? Very little. Have I ever actually been positive? I mean, you know, I'm watching Newcastle right now. Actually a high quality game because they're Premier League teams. And I'm listening to Forest play absolutely horrendous again. A team that, you know, we beat last season as well. Did a double against them. I was just thinking earlier, last season this was top of the championship fixture. This year it's top of the championship versus relegation candidate. Insane. Why does this happen to me? Yeah, why did you decide to support Forest, mate? I have your sympathy. Doing because a good player. I don't understand why he never plays. I don't even know as well, mate. I'm watching West Brom, a team that we should have beat if it wasn't for Muric last season, and then the away game, of course, we had that famous 2-2 win away at the Hawthorns. Yeah. 27 people in here watching me be very, very enthusiastic about my club losing yet again, only for what is it? The 15th time this season. Pretty impressive, I'd say. Brentford, nothing special. We lose every week. Yeah. Cool. Pay £10 on IFOLLOW, waste a minute. Mate, why do you... No offence, just don't bother doing that. Save your money. Save your money. You know? Buy a collection of... Buy a chocolate box. Enjoy some chocolates. Instead of all the things I could have said, chocolate box. But buy a chocolate box instead of buying your team playing absolutely embarrassing performances always. So, yeah. Fun times, lads. Oh, Darlow taking a goal kick. Another ex-Forest player that's now in a much better team than us. And Lascelles, Newcastle captain as well. Use a dodgy stream. I honestly don't even care. I couldn't care less that I'm not watching it. Because what's the point? I'd rather just listen to us play terrible. I'm not even being sarcastic. I don't even care, man. Let's just read the Twitter replies and just see how toxic it is. You know it's bad when you see the tweet, 28 likes, 80 comments. That's when you know it's bad. That's when you know it's bad. Just delete your admin account, someone put. Just delete your Twitter account. This is so toxic. Imagine my shock. I'm not going to put it on screen because there's quite a few non-PG friendly words in here, to be honest. Unsurprisingly. Please just relegate us. Bloody hell. Shock, horror, depression, game over. Figueiredo again. Going down. Liquidate the club. Jesus Christ. Stop. Beautiful. That's obviously from a Leicester fan. Or someone. Pain. It's just positivity all over. I love the fact that the viewers have gone up because we're losing. Lovely. Thank you everyone for being in here watching Forest get battered again. Can you believe that? This is what, like when Hull lost Bowen. That's actually very, very true, to be fair. Because we've lost Cash, and now look at us. And Silver and Watson. And, yeah. Hate to see it, don't you? Bowen. I think there's a ridiculous stat. When Bowen left Hull, they won, like, literally 2 games in 25 or something. They had an unbelievably just horrendous, shocking form. because they went from 8th at Christmas to 24th. Genuinely, I think. It's very similar vibes to us, really, isn't it? We lose Cash, even though when Cash was with us, the collapse happened, obviously. But it's just continuing, because we've now got Cyrus Christie as our best right back, apparently, and Garteng Bong on the bench, because he's on the bench today. Garteng Bong. Yep. Well done to Brentford. Shock. AFL have got ads for fighting against privacy on IFOLLOW, so they know they will remove it. Not really sure what you mean, mate. If you managed to get a good defence, you might have reached the playoff final, assuming you didn't bottle it. I think if we got the playoffs, actually qualified for them, we wouldn't have won them anyway. I've said this before. Even if we got the playoffs, it's not like we would have won them, I don't think, because we were playing poor. But I think if we just at least got the playoffs, it wouldn't have been quite as spectacular, this collapse. It's the fact that we didn't even make them when we were there for such a long time. If we actually got them, I think the mood would be a bit more positive. I don't think it would have affected us quite as bad, even if we hadn't have gone up. Cash still would have left if we'd lost the playoffs. Why would he stay with us? Every Villa fan says Cash is absolutely quality. We all knew that, when we lose a player like that, what do you expect to happen? We need a new right back striker and attacking midfielder. We need an attacking midfielder without a shadow of a doubt. Freeman, not been great, and he's injured. And we're now playing Cafu, a defensive midfielder, as a cam. You thought of getting a microphone? I literally have a microphone right here, Charlie. What are you on about? Who do you support, Joshua? Someone says 3-0 Middlesbrough against Millwall. Wow, okay, really. So, of course, there's a very strong possibility we could get into the relegation zone today, which is brilliant. I'm not even being salty. I generally am not. And the worst part about it is we can play Coventry, so that's very winnable. And Derby play Stoke, so Derby probably will lose that because Stoke are very good. But if we can win and we lose, then are we okay? So we're at the relegation zone now on goal difference, quality stuff. Derby are currently in it on goal difference, but if Wickham win, they go out the bottom end. Yeah. Maybe it's my audio. Yeah, well, I don't. To be fair, I don't know whether you might have picked up on this. My audio in videos is considerably better than in streams. I never even understand why when it's the same microphone, and it's one of the best microphones really, because so many YouTubers out there use this blue snowball microphone. So I don't know why my audio is different in streams. Maybe it's because it's live, but yeah, I don't know. Worst team of the championship. Well, we're one of them right now, aren't we? Wickham. I don't even know. Wickham, probably. This is so depressing, man. We need 2 wins just to go above 20th. That's how far adrift we are going. Just 2 wins. We're like 18, 19 points of the playoffs. Bloody hell. That is embarrassing, man. He's an all-action box-to-box midfielder with amazing fitness. Henry Lansbury. Well, when he was with us, yeah, 100%. But not the Henry Lansbury at Villa, because he's not that great, really, is he? There we go. Yeah, if we can win, we actually do get relegated. We're going to relegation zone, so yeah. I can't wait for Boxing Day. Christmas, positive vibes, in a good mood, and then my evening is going to be ruined because Forest decided to ruin it when we lose to Birmingham at home. Good vibes. Yeah, cool. Oh, you bloody hate to see it, man. Why do I do this? Every other day, every 4 days, I do a live stream. just to watch like 20, 30 people, you know, just look at a lad from Nottingham who decided to support Forest for some reason, just be depressed. Like, that's basically what it is, really, isn't it? You know? Yeah, I don't look forward to games anymore. I look forward to the stream itself. I look forward to talking to all of you lot. You know, that's what I love doing. I don't look forward to the actual game itself anymore. I don't know why I should, because it's just depressing. I look forward to doing the actual stream, the whole experience of the stream. It's got to that level, man. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, going well. Yeah, we are impressively bad right now. Impressively bad, which I think is an achievement in itself, really, isn't it? You can take Lovren, Kalinic. I mean, I'd have more faith in him than Jordan Smith on the bench, so possibly. Positive vibes. Ask me some questions, lads, just to cheer me up, because, you know, what the hell not. Speaking of that, I'm actually going to be doing a, I think I might do a Q&A video soon, over Christmas, because Bray actually asked me to do another one, so, you know, may as well. So please, go on my community post, go on my community tab, I've put a post out. If you just leave your questions there, if you want to ask me any questions for that video, and I'll answer them, because that's the whole point. El Ghazi on loan. Do we need him? Well, yeah, we do, because he'd actually improve us. But I mean, speaking of a winger, would you keep Knockout, everyone? Who would keep Knockout? Who would get rid of him? Because I honestly would just keep him on loan. I wouldn't permanently buy him yet, anyway. How many girls have you kissed? None. Matt, I personally don't miss Sunderland, but one of my dad's friends support them. Oh, you're talking to someone else. Okay, I don't know why I didn't work that out. We're losing. Yeah, can you believe it? Unreal scenes. Any right backs? Yeah, Charlie, you're offering out Villa players. Do you think Cash would be interested in coming back? I think he'd love to come back and be in a relegation battle with us, you know. What team do you miss playing in the Championship? I miss Leeds. I mean, right now they'll batter us, but I do miss playing Leeds. That's always a big game. Who else? I mean, yeah, Leeds. I think Leeds will up there for sure. Trying to think. Fulham. Fulham is always a big game. I always like playing them. West Brom I don't really care about, to be honest, but yeah. I'd Sten Knockout loan. If he is still good, then make it permanent. Sell Christie immediately. If we won't, but if Christie goes back to Fulham, couldn't care less. Yeah, he is so far away from Matty Cash level. You know, and let's be honest, regardless of who was going to replace Cash, they were never going to be as good. It was always going to be our weak spot this season, regardless of who played there. I mean, if we somehow managed to sign Trent or Kimmich, then that's obviously wrong, but let's be realistic. That was me trying to be funny, of course, which I failed quite seriously at. But it was always going to be a weak spot, wasn't it? And Cyrus Christie was a poor choice. It was a panic buy, in my opinion. We needed a right back, so they just went and signed a guy from a team that didn't even play. Up the Bees, playing off the park. Well, there's no surprise there, Josh. Obviously, you're a Brentford fan, but yeah, it's not going well at all for Forest. Credit to you for being much better than us, obviously. Freddie, there's no way they'll leave. El Mohammadi, I'll take him, to be honest, but we won't get him, will we? I think Derinka deserves a chance. He does, yeah. He may as well. João Pedro of Watford's linked with Real Madrid. Yeah, I know he's been doing incredible for them, hasn't he, recently? But Real Madrid, okay, big. It's a massive team can call in. This Newcastle game's more gripping than the Forest. Without a doubt, I'm not even watching Forest. Why? Because the IFOLLOW's a scam. I predict Brentford to finish second, most likely. Who's getting promoted, everyone? Let me know in the comment section below. Who do you think is going to go up and go down? And be realistic. I think Bournemouth, Norwich and Brentford, honestly. And the teams being unfortunate, I have a feeling it might be Swansea, Watford and who else? How can I think? Bristol maybe? Maybe Bristol. Relegation. God. Wickham. I think Wickham have to be Sheffield, Derby. I'll say that now. But if we do not beat Sheffield Wednesday, then I'll seriously consider saying Nottingham Forest. Sheffield Wednesday for me. Sheffield Wednesday for me is the big game. That's the big game. That will really tell me whether we are genuinely we are a relegation candidate. There's absolutely no doubt about that. But that will tell me whether it is a real possibility. Yeah, whether it actually generally could happen. So, if we don't win that game, then I am pretty worried. Yeah. I don't even know why I do these streams right now, lads. I mean, I do it because I support Forest. You know, Forest forever, but it does mean that it's quite a painful experience every week. Twice a week even right now. Norwich, Bournemouth, Brentford. Yeah, literally the same as me. Brentford aren't playing great, to be fair, this season. I mean, to be fair, they are fourth, so they're clearly playing well, mate. But what are the other scores then? Oh, Swansea beat Cardiff 2-0 away. Hate to see it for them. Birmingham drawing with Watford 0-0. Rotherham, one of our relegation rivals, beating Bristol City, because that makes sense. We're Bristol, they're 7th. That makes sense, doesn't it? Millwall getting battered by Borough. Sheffield Wednesday drawing with Barnsley. Luton beating Preston 2-0. Bournemouth is 3-0 up against Huddersfield after half an hour. Wow, okay then. QPR drawing with Reading 0-0. Norwich beating Blackburn. Wickham drawing with Coventry. Could it stay like that, please? And Derby drawing with Stoke. Our relegation rivals, which I do not have any pleasure in saying, are drawing at the moment. I'm not watching it, mate. It's a scam because I bought the stream 3 times and all I ever got to see was a black screen. So I paid 10 quid just for it to not actually let me pay for what I watched. So imagine you go to a game of football, you buy your ticket, get your programme, you turn up at the turnstiles, and they say, actually, no, you can't come in. Even though I just bought a ticket for me and my mate, no, you can't come in. That's basically what it is, isn't it? So that's why it's a scam. Plus the fact, other people, when they've gone on it, it stutters, it's blurry, it's just crap. Even when you can actually watch it. So yeah, that's why. How's Owley? Well, he's as depressed as we are because he's a Sheffield Wednesday fan, of course. Brentford dominating us. Well, that's a shock, isn't it? Did you get your money back? Yeah, it took about a month, but I did actually get it back, believe it or not, which I was quite surprised about. Mate, don't be sorry. I'm not surprised to hear you say that. Yeah, fun times. Really, lackluster, believe it or not. I'd never guessed that. Lackluster from Forest. That doesn't make any sense, does it? And yeah, someone asked why is IFOLLOW a disgrace? Well, I go on Twitter and I see this. One of my fellow YouTubers on YouTube, believe it or not, JJ Loza, go and subscribe to him if you haven't already. IFOLLOW needs to be rethinks. Absolute disgrace. And he's a Port Vale fan, and he's trying to watch Port Vale game today. It isn't just me. So you know, this proves everything. Just proves everything about why IFOLLOW's a joke.
Trying to create some danger in front of David Raya's goal. 10 and a half to go until half time. 1-0 to Brentford. Arter with another high cross towards the back post, and it's headed away by Sorensen. Nodded forward again by Lolly.
Well, this is fun, isn't it?
Yates trying to get on the end of it, but Jensen has headed it away into touch.
It's actually funny, man. It really is. It's genuinely funny. Bloody hell. I'm just on Twitter reading Forest fans being depressed, but just look at this. This actually is so painfully true. We're dying a slow, painful death. That's basically what we're doing, really, isn't it? Jesus Christ. That's basically what we're doing. Yeah, thank you very much for that, Charlie, mate. Jordan's a good guy, so you should go and subscribe to him. Coventry 1 up. Okay, well that's actually somewhat good, really, isn't it? Something's actually going in our favour for once. Unreal scenes. So, well, that's a game Wickham must win, really, isn't it? You know, when Wickham got promoted, I thought, oh great, good to see Wickham in the Championship. I never thought they'd be one of our relegation rivals. I didn't think there'd ever be a rival to us this season, when it turns out they're actually one of our relegation rivals. Brilliant. You can make a whole video on that. If League One is bad, then the Championship is hell. What do you mean, a whole video on what, Mark? Or did you say something earlier? I subscribe to JJ Loza. Where? Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a bit inconsistent, but it's not really his fault, because he's had issues with his I can't speak English, can I? He's had issues with his PC recently, so that's not really been helping him. Steve needs to be here. Easy win then. Maybe he could make us score a goal like he did last time when he came in. We have scored 10 goals this season, lads. 10 actual goals. And their Brentford's top scorer's got 14. On his own. Cool. Takes it off him and then gives it to Cafu, who finds Arter. Forest get away with it once again inside their own half. Give the ball away so easily, don't they? Running into trouble, running down blind alleys. I miss what it's like. Yeah, I miss the feeling of seeing Forest actually be a good team. Yeah. That win against Leeds feels absolutely ages ago, and it was, obviously, it was in bloody February, but that feels years ago, because it really does. You know, beat Leeds at the start of the year, and now in a relegation battle. Mental. Here comes Leeds fans saying, oh, yeah, he flexed like you won the league title, and now you relegation. Yeah, we beat one of the best teams in the league, mate. And now you're a Premier League side that lost to West Ham yesterday, so... Can we just talk about how the hell has Marcelo Bielsa been nominated for one of the best coaches this year? How's that happened then? Video idea, whatever the hell that number is. Why Derby is better than Nottingham. I mean, you're a Liverpool fan, mate. I don't really know why you're trying to wind me up, but okay. Six wins since we beat... Okay, David, let's try and talk fluent English. 6 wins since we beat Leeds. Yeah. Respect West Ham. No, I was joking. To be fair, West Ham have been good this season, haven't they? So. Don't worry. Forest to get 2 goals second half. Yeah, okay, mate. Fair play. That was New Year's Day. It wasn't quite New Year's Day. It was in February, mate. New Year's Day, we played Blackburn. But yeah, would you be annoyed if Forest dropped to League One? It would just be depressing, wouldn't it? Really, it would be the most Forest thing of all time. Nearly, you know, promotion candidates one season for the whole time to then relegation. But I don't actually know how I will react if we actually get relegated. I'm not going to do what I did with Stoke last season, just rage and then get loads of people. I mean, people laugh at us in the comments anyway, but still, I don't know, man. I don't even know how I'll react if we actually get relegated. It'd just be depressing, won't it? I mean, it'll be good in one way, won't it? Because like we're playing new teams every week, but it's not the teams we want to be playing. So, you know, and basically most of the squad will leave, and there'll be another massive overhaul again. So yeah, looking forward to it. The scenes, Forest turning around when they were losing, that never happens. Forest losing a game. Apart from we were losing to Stoke last year, I can't really think of a time that's happened. We were losing and we managed to come back and win.
Yeah, they've wasted 1 or 2 free kicks, haven't they? You've got to have a shot from there, you've got to have a dip from there, but you've got to make the goalkeeper work, you've got to try and get it on target.
What a lovely way to spend your Saturday afternoon.
There was no rush for that. Should be able to, a player of Lolley's ability,
Barnsley 2-1 up.
do that, but couldn't manage to get it down soon enough.
So Norwich are winning, Coventry are winning. Barnsley beating Sheffield. Come on, if we can't beat Sheffield, then that actually is it, isn't it? Really. If we don't beat Sheffield Wednesday, we're generally getting relegated. You know, if we don't beat Sheffield Wednesday, I'm not even taking a draw with that game. Not even a draw. We're at home, team bottom of the league. Forget the fact that they've got a quality record against us. It's been like 3 seasons since we last beat them. You know, we have to beat them. It simply must beat Sheffield Wednesday if we want to stand any chance of actually finishing in a competent position. And at this rate, I'll take 15th, 14th, you know, not even top 10. Like, at this rate, I'll take just 15th as a competent finish. But it's miles away from where we actually wanted to be, so. But yeah, if we can't beat Sheffield Wednesday, then that's it, really, isn't it? I don't, Callum, mate.
Yates with the cross into the penalty area. Pinnock gets up and heads away. Yates retrieves the loose ball and gives it to Arter. Arter out to the left-hand side for Ribeiro, and down the line it goes now
Sometimes.
for Amiobi. Amiobi near the corner of the penalty area, taking them on again. Amiobi's really sprung into life in the last few minutes. But
I mean, yeah, it's not all Sheffield Wednesday's fault because they had point stop, but still, their form itself hasn't been good at all. You know, they've had point stops, but they still haven't. I think if they hadn't had point stop, they wouldn't be much higher. I don't know where they would be, but they wouldn't be that much higher at the table. And it was reduced, yeah, but still. When we beat Leeds, it was my birthday, and I was at the game. The City Ground was buzzing. It's so far from what it is right now, isn't it? There's no one there, but still. We need fans back, without an absolute shadow of a doubt, because fans will help us. Even when fans do come back, I don't see us flying up the table. It's not going to happen, but it will help us a bit, surely. Well, this is fun, isn't it?
Being caught in possession again near the edge of his penalty area, but this time he's bundled into by Marcondes. Looks a little bit nonplussed about the decision.
Yeah, but where would they be in the league though, Charlie? Would they probably be like 20th, 19th or something? I don't know, but this Newcastle game is more thrilling than this Forest game. Even if fans do return, no one would want to see us. Very true. They'd be 21st, would they? Right, they wouldn't even be that high then, would they? 30 people watching, a Forest fan be depressed. Thank you for watching. If you've not liked the stream, then please do. And subscribe, because I need to be cheered up in some form. It's not easy when you're a Forest fan. Your mental health is quite poor when you're a Forest fan. Only 20 likes, come on lads, let's get those likes up, because I'm a bit depressed right now, so if you could cheer us up, boys. Wow, I'm ignored. This is fun, isn't it?
Tarek Fosu, and it'll be a free kick for Forest about midway inside the Brentford half. Trying to play their way out of defence around a high press from Forest, and looked like they were going to do it until Sorensen got himself in trouble.
It looked a bit more
I
like
don't know what to say, boys. I don't know what to say.
Here's the free kick.
Yeah.
By Arter towards the back edge of the penalty area.
We're very good at losing games of football, aren't we?
His own box. It comes out for Lyle Taylor to volley right across the face of goal, and just
Has anyone told them that they are actually allowed to score a goal? Is it, you know, I've just realised that. I think the players have. Yeah, we must be in a parallel universe. I think the players have been told that because Nottingham is still in Tier 3, you know, you're not meant to mix. They seem to think that you're not allowed to score goals as well, because when it's Tier 3, you're restricted. Maybe they think there's a restriction to scoring goals. That's what it is. I've just realised. Makes perfect sense now. Well, we need to tell them this. Why haven't they written this in the rules? The government. You can score goals if you're in Tier 3. There we go. Unbelievable. Even though, I mean, other places that were in Tier 3, like Manchester, City beat Burnley 5-0. So, you know, it kind of doesn't really make any sense. So what I think it might be is Forest are just considerably worse than Manchester City. Yep. Yeah, there we go. You see, I'm a genius, as you can tell. Well, you couldn't believe that, Colin. You couldn't believe that. Forest losing at half-time. Unbelievable. I don't even really care at this stage, to be honest. It's just banter, really, isn't it? London's Tier 2, yeah. Yeah, it is. Fun times. What an unreal year it's been, by the way. It's been, you know, all that's been going on in the world. And just to add insult to injury, my football team is being impressively bad. You know, everything's falling apart. So, yeah. What a year. What a year, not in a good way. Mental. I don't know why you would, because it's just depressing, but if you want to come on the stream, then you can. And just share my pain and depression. It was a joke, really, wasn't it, at first, but it's just embarrassingly bad right now. Well, they're not going to be, are they? Need to be a lot better. You sure? We're Nottingham Forest Football Club. It's not how it works, mate. Houghton out. It's not really his fault, is it? You know, I mean, yeah, okay, he's playing bloody Figueiredo still, but there's lots going on behind the scenes that's not open at all. The thing is, if we get rid of Houghton, who the hell do we get in? I don't know. But anyway, Luke, positivity.
Yay, positive vibes, yay. Forest losing again, yay.
Get in.
Yay.
Not at all sarcastic. What do I say, mate? I don't know what to say.
Pure pain.
Pain. That's basically it.
How are we playing this average, bro? We're setting up so defensive. We're just waving the white flag. Did we not learn the lesson against Bournemouth? Did we not learn the lesson against Bournemouth, though?
Clearly not. Clearly not. No, this is LJP Gaming, Mark, in the comment section. And yeah, Raddad, I think he wants to come in, so may as well.
Well, I think I need to get into this half-time analysis, so I'm just going to grab a paper. Something needs to be changed because we're playing too bad, really.
Yeah.
We haven't won a game in like 6 matches. We've scored 1 goal in 6 matches. Something needs to be changed. I've said we need an attacking midfielder and a striker. That's it. We need some better structure because there doesn't seem to be any structure. Chris Hughton needs to stay. I've heard rumours that Vestros wants to sack him, and that just shows how much of a footballing mind our board have, really. If you think you can get rid of a manager after about 7 weeks in charge, it's ridiculous. We're just pressing the reset button. We'll get that new manager bounce those 2 or 3 wins, but then we'll just turn to.
It's like, okay, we get rid of him, we get someone else in, it doesn't work, and then doesn't he think, well, maybe I shouldn't be doing this? Maybe I should just stick to a manager and see if he can actually turn it around.
Especially with a track record, because Chris Hughton came in to Brighton, I think in December of 2016 or 2015. They were in the relegation zone,
Yeah.
so they're in a worse position than us. He got them. It wasn't a pretty season, but he got them to 20th. You know, they stayed in the league. I think it was like 10 points, something more comfortable by that. But the following season, they get playoffs and they finish third. You know, they lose the playoff. I think did they lose the playoff final? I'm not 100% sure there, but they didn't win them. But
I know
they had the
they won the league,
mentality.
didn't they? I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Second.
Yeah, but then the following season, they had the mentality, they had the mental strength that we didn't have.
Yeah.
To then go and, all right, they bottled the league title, but they still went up. And then Chris Hughton made them a stable Premier League club. You know, all right, he didn't. His final season at the club wasn't brilliant. He stayed up by like 2 points. But still,
I
it
thought
doesn't really matter.
it was very harsh that he was sacked. I think a lot of Brighton fans say that he shouldn't have been sacked. But
So,
yeah,
I'm not sure if he was sacked or if the Brighton board just let his contract run down. I don't know if it was
yeah,
that,
I'm not sure,
but
but
yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's very
not
true though, isn't it? Like Brighton were struggling,
it's
like
not
because
right how the board are going about their business. Chris Hughton said, "I don't want to overload the squad." So what's now he said that we overload the squad? So you know that's not going to be Chris. This is just proving the
absolutely,
point. This is
yeah,
proving the point.
that'll prove it. If we go and sign a load of players, when Houghton was very convinced that he was only going to sign like 1 or 2.
Yeah, I don't know who that guy we're linked with. I can't say his name. That guy's son.
Van Hooijdonk.
Him, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we need some attacking threat. I think we need to recall Lawrence Gabriel because Tariq was the best right back at the club. But if Christian ain't going to play him, then the next best thing is Lawrence Gabriel.
Yeah.
So,
Better than Christie.
exactly, it's
Younger.
better than Christie, man. Matty Cash's left boot is better than Cyrus Christie's whole body.
Yeah.
Hello, Red
Very
Dad.
positive experience. Yeah. Just a question.
It's not right. There's no structure anywhere in the attack. We need a proven striker. I've said Cornyn Woodrow, but Bray heavily disagrees with me. So you know,
Jolly.
I think we need to bring Knockout on at half time.
Yes. Yeah.
I had nothing against him not starting. I didn't have anything against because when he starts, he's not brilliant, but when he comes off the bench, he seems quite good. Amiobi had a good game last time, but he's not been playing well today. So, we're just with the 3 holding mids we're playing. What we're playing, Cafu, Yates, and Arter. I think it's just. I think we need another attacking midfielder so bad. We're craving for that. We've had 3 shots all match. I think that Lau Taylor volley. I think if it's curling like that way, if it's curling that way, it's going in. So I think, I don't know why the lads just don't seem to want to score goals. I don't know why.
No.
That's their bloody job, though, isn't it?
Exactly.
There's something worse behind the scenes than we as supporters know about.
Something is going on.
It's the other side of it.
I think there is something going on behind the scenes. It's easy to say, oh, it's Vestros's fault, but as far as we know as fans, it is his fault, really. You can't keep chopping and changing managers. We need owners that love the club. We do.
Yes,
Not some
absolutely.
people that see it as business opportunity, like the Glazers at United.
Yeah,
Since they've come in, United fans have been crying for them to leave.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I think it's
everyone
only
knows that.
recently that Forest fans have been realising, okay, this Vestros guy, he's not good. We need to get rid of him.
Yeah, 'cause none of us ever mentioned his name until like the last month or so.
Yeah, last couple of weeks.
Yeah,
I think it came pre-Reading game. I'm not going to go and dig into him because I already digged into him when we played Reading. So, and my voice hurt very much after that. So,
this Bart guy is very positive, isn't he? Is he the Southend supporter?
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't blame you for being like that, mate, because you're even worse than us, obviously. But yeah, what do we say, Luke?
yeah, we need to bring Knockout on. We need a striker. We need an attacking midfielder. And we need to get rid of Cyrus Christie. There's a lot of players that aren't fit to wear the shirt.
Absolutely.
A lot of them need to go. Right.
Just pain, really, isn't it?
Awful.
I don't know
Terrible.
what to say.
I don't know. Just give up at this point. Yeah, I don't know, mate. But thank you very much for coming on as always. Appreciate it. Even though it's every time really isn't that positive.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, Luke, mate.
Bye.
Alright, cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, you can get rid of that, Dad.
Well, what can we say that hasn't already been said? Yes, hello everybody.
And yeah, that is actually Rad Dad in the comment section.
That is me, yes,
Hi.
I've now got my own, what is it, account?
Just want to call it that.
That. And I'm working on a series of hilarious films. Aren't I, David?
No.
Yes, they are. Well, it's Manchester Derby, isn't it? Forgot about that. Yes. So, I don't know what to say.
It's ridiculous.
Yep. Yeah, Mark's right though. When we scored, we had fans in the ground. No, we scored against Coventry and Wickham. There's no fans there then. Anyway, is it Sheffield Wednesday, is it? Tuesday?
Don't even know this one. Yeah, yep. The contrast in this game to that game is insane. Literally hearing Ollie talk right now. But
Luke, when's my first video? I'm not sure. Soon.
I missed last season so much because it's so
Yeah.
positive, upbeat, exciting.
Who'd have thought a year ago we'd be in this position where we are struggling?
Even games like Middlesbrough last season at home, it was the 1-1 draw, bit dead. We weren't playing unreal, but there's still so positive vibes. Even when we lost, to Sheffield Wednesday 4-0, there was still positivity of some form. Right now, it's just pure depression. There's no positive. No one's got any hope right now, regardless
You
of
don't
the
know where
game.
to look for the positives, do you?
No one's got any hope or look. That's the difference. Last season, it was so upbeat and team spirit. People they were playing for this year. We've changed the spine of the team. We sold Silver and Watson and Cash.
You can't expect to buy that many players and
Ridiculous.
expect them to gel together instantly. It's like any job. Where I work, there's 4 of us. If I was to work into a place where there's another 3 lads, you take time to sort of gel together. It happens everywhere. Something's got to happen soon.
What the
otherwise-
hell is Lolly? What must be going through his head? He's gone from a team that was a promotion candidate last year, last 2 seasons,
And Wall.
to this, and Wall, and Ribeiro, Figueiredo. What must be going through their heads? They must be thinking, we've gone from doing so well to now being down here. 2 goals for Bong in the second half.
Okay, yeah, if Bond comes on and scores 2 goals, fine.
Imagine. How you doing, King CR7? Another
Hello, sir.
another YouTuber. So yeah, it isn't going well at all. Unsurprisingly, as a Forester in this game of football. So as it stands, Coventry are actually beating Wickham away
That's not good, is it?
2-0. Yes, it is, because if Wickham
Oh,
win,
if Wickham lose, that helps us, doesn't it?
if
And
Wickham,
Derby is Stokes 0-0.
if Wickham win, then they go out of the relegation zone. We're now out of it on goal difference. How are we still out the relegation zone? Seriously, I don't know how.
See, Rotherham are above us, so if we'd have beaten Rotherham when we had the chance, instead of a draw,
We're just lucky that there's worse
we'd be on
teams.
15.
We're just looking at it as worse teams than us. There's 3 worse teams than us. And one of them's a technicality in Sheffield Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, they were just up
But
6
I
points.
cannot even stress enough how huge that Sheffield game is.
And they know that as well.
They're simply massive.
They know that.
If we cannot win that, then we are actually relegation maybe
Yeah,
not going down,
I'm
but
great, Owen, thanks. Yeah,
maybe
how
not
are you?
actually getting relegated, but what hope do we have if we can't beat Sheffield Wednesday? None. You know? And everyone's saying, okay, we'll get going eventually. Well, we've been saying that since September. You know, when we lost the first 4 games of the season, we said, we'll get going. We're now in December. We still haven't got going, have we?
It's got slightly worse.
We're
isn't it?
actually worse. Because when the Moochie was sacked, we were in the relegation zone. We haven't been under Houghton yet. But we are incredibly close. We're out of it by
Hair's breadth.
2 goals. And we're used to that, because a few years ago we stayed up by 2 goals. And now it's in it, out of it by 2 goals as well.
Oh, when Asombalog kept us up. Oh, I don't like West Brom's away shirt. What is the score at 6?
1-0. They scored after 30 seconds, Newcastle.
Did they? Okay, well done.
Almo on. Is it the second half?
Yeah, Fred, you're right there. If Sheffield hadn't been deducted, it was 10 to start with, and then it went down to 6, didn't it? You're absolutely right there, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, but still wouldn't be much higher. That's the thing. It's not even like, okay, they're down there, but they're not even on good form. Even their form, you know. Yes, okay, they're down there,
Yeah, but to start on -10, that's a psychological
but even
blow.
their form is poor. Regardless of their points deduction, they're 24th. Their form's terrible. So we have to be winning. I mean, look at their form now. I don't even know.
It's a 6-pointer, isn't it? Whatever that means.
The definition. Barnsley have lost to Huddersfield, lost to Norwich, drew with Reading, drew with Stoke, drew with Swansea, lost to Preston. They haven't
And a
won.
man sent off.
They haven't won since Bournemouth on the 3rd of November.
We've had a few red cards though, look.
They haven't won since the start of November, and it's now the 12th of December. So
Well, there's a positive.
if we cannot beat them, what the bloody hell do I say? What is your honest opinion on Luke?
What's my honest opinion on me? Luke, you're a top man, mate. An expert analysis. Yep, that's it. That's in a nutshell. You know your stuff. You love your club. You love football. That's it. Top man. And you've got an owl.
This is the
So
thing.
well done.
Why would anyone want to join us in January? Why would anyone actually be
They won't,
inspired
will they?
to sign for this club? Why would they want to join a sinking ship? Because that's the definition of what we are.
Yeah, all the players who sign must be regretting it. Yeah.
Like Lyle Taylor, he was the thought, I'm leaving Charlton, a team that was struggling last year, to be in a promotion race this year. He's just in another relegation battle.
You're right there, Josh. The comment you said there. Yeah. Yes, it's a testing of our faith. This is. It's like religion. Forest is our religion, and we're being
Carvalho,
tested.
why did we loan him out? It wasn't unbelievable, but he was the only number 10 we really had at the club, and we loaned him out. That wasn't a managerial decision. Oh, Guerrero's on. That's going to make the water difference, isn't it? Great.
Yes, Connie, you're right. I've been to Hillsborough years ago, and Yeah, he could do with a lick of paint and a bit of a.
John Marquis, well, he was quality for me, wasn't
Yeah.
he? So maybe.
Taylor was offside. 3 minutes played in the second half. It
Well,
remains
let's try and be positive. We could score a goal and get a draw.
It's not. No, we need to win
We need
games,
to
though,
win.
don't
Yes,
we?
yes. I would have been happy with a draw at Norwich.
How did we draw with Watford? Seriously, I'm amazed Watford didn't absolutely thrash
I think
us.
Watford thought they'd just got the 3 points before they even started. To be
And this
honest.
is something I don't understand about our form. Not once this season we've been completely battered, like 3-4-0. Yeah,
It's the old goal, isn't it?
yeah, it's not even like we've just been completely played off the park. We just haven't. I just find that weird. Yet we're still struggling. We've not once been battered.
What's that? Penalty to them?
Yeah, last season was the complete opposite to this season, and we lost like 3-0 twice at home, like Millwall and Sheffield Wednesday. So, you know, not that it matters because we're still losing games, but it's just a bit weird.
Guerrero has gone on and playing in a
And Lockhart isn't on yet.
role in behind Lyle Taylor, so it's
No.
4-3-1
No.
really.
We didn't beat Bournemouth. We lost to them.
We lost, didn't we? 2-0, was it?
Yeah. We should have drawn though because we had missed that 3 sitters.
Goalkeeper in pink. That's weird.
It spins away off Dalsgaard for a throw to Forest near the corner flag, left wing. Ribeiro
Oh, Fred's a
takes Forest
Watford
attacking
fan.
towards the Trent end. Now Lyle Taylor with the cross.
We should have won 3-0. Oh,
Ryan
We
Yates
should have won.
yeah.
We had the chances.
for a goal kick. The remaining Forest subs,
It's good to get a perspective from a neutral, like Fred.
Oh, and thanks for spoiling the score because my stream's behind. What West Brom have equalised now.
All right, I've got a cross.
Not that I really care because
Oh, West Brom have just scored.
I don't really care. Cause
Who'd have thought
I
it?
don't care about the game, but West Brom scored.
Looks like a barcode, doesn't it?
Oh, knockout is on for Lolly.
But when they do get the ball, he's got to make sure he try and gets into the box.
Okay, right. So would be signed Lockhart when his loan spell's over? That's the question.
He's not even been that good with the other, but
And now here's Knockout having a run down the right hand side and drifting infield towards
That
the
was
penalty
actually a
area.
decent West Brom
Christie's
goal.
on the overlap. Christie pulls it back to the penalty spot and right in the middle of a space.
who was that?
4 red shirts in the penalty area and it was hammered away.
Owen, hello mate, how you doing?
In the end. That's such a disappointing end to a really good break.
Their
by
right
Forest,
back got
led
that
by
as well.
Yeah.
a Knockout who's got the ball again
Good goal.
near the corner flag and just plays it off Tariq Fosu and wins his side. Another throw which Christie's going to take.
That's what
It
it
needs
is.
a calm head, doesn't it?
That's what it
Oh, that's a free
That's
kick
what he's
to
done, well done, Knockout, but
Newcastle.
ball there. But again, people have run behind defenders. Somebody has to pull back and just hold that. That's twice now the ball's been pulled to the penalty spot and everybody's run past it.
Thank you everyone for watching this very fun experience. Very positive.
Yeah. This will test your faith.
32 likes and 22 people watching. Appreciate that, lads. It's one of the few things that can cheer me up right now. So yeah.
You're welcome, Owen. Keep the faith.
We've just gone past 1,271 subscribers. So 1.27 now. Thank you, everyone.
I've got 7. I haven't done anything yet. So thanks for those 7 who have subscribed. Classic Forest, sadly, yes. Yeah, well, in 1972, when we were relegated out of the old First Division, was a terrible experience for me.
Oh, man, I just seen your question on my Q&A post, and I'll answer it in the video. But you said, would you rather support Derby or Barcelona? I mean, no offence, but I literally have a Barcelona shirt behind me, and Derby are arch rivals, so I think it's kind of obvious. That's just no offence, but
That's a mad question.
yeah. The thing is, it's more interesting than the game.
Yes, Charlie, that's me. I'm now... What is it? I've got a channel.
Yeah.
I've not got a channel. Who bought you that, David?
Some guy, I don't
Some
know.
old person bought him that.
2 years ago, is it?
2 years ago, yeah.
Probably one of the best Barcelona shirts of recent, anyway.
Freddie, I'm down to Rad Dad. And I haven't made any films yet, but I'm going to. On just stuff. Not just football, anything that comes to my mind. Does anybody like Shakespeare? You love it, don't you, David?
You don't mention it at all, so.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Yeah, it was a couple of years ago, that shirt. If the official, what's that mean?
FNG. You won't have a clue who he is.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know who he is. He's probably one of the best YouTubers out there, but you won't know who he is.
Okay, right. Oh, that's the one that did a shout out for Maxwell and he got like an extra 1,000.
2,000 in a week. I mean, some channels gain that anyway, but still.
That's still some
That's
going though.
unbelievable for what Maxwell's achieved.
Charlie, do you really like Shakespeare? Macbeth, Midsummer,
Yeah, I'm doing that now, Carl.
What You Do, Comedy of Errors. Yeah. So, what's your favourite Shakespeare
If
play?
you want to go and
Charlie?
subscribe to my dad's channel, then that's the link to the thing, the channel. Believe it or not. Charlie loves Shakespeare, so you're best mates for Charlie now.
I think it was winding me up actually, but if you do, that's credit to you. And we all say Shakespeare without even realising it, by the way.
Yeah, if you've not subscribed to Maxwell, then you're probably one of the best deeper channels out there.
I've heard of him. I've watched him. Yes.
He's very, very good. He's one of the one of the first people that ever found me. So you know, fantastic. Luke last. I can't get the new FM on Amazon on Xbox. It says it's available, but then when you click on it, it says it's not available. Do you know what's the problem? I mean, I bought it off Steam, mate, but I mean, I can have a look. I bought it off Steam, but even though you literally bought it for me off Steam, but anyway,
Oh, I did.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. I did do that.
I mean, it says it's available for me.
I thought
Yeah.
you got it on Amazon.
No. I don't know. I third. Well, thank you very much, clever boy.
Clever boy, thanks. Liverpool fan. I bet you wish he was as good as us, don't you?
Oh, you subbed to Rad Dad. Okay.
Thanks for that, mate.
I was thinking I've seen you in here before.
I do
but
like
okay.
Mr. Klopp, though. I wish he was our manager.
And Owen's also subscribed to your channel.
Owen, thanks, mate.
Let's have a look at how many subscribers you got now. I'm looking forward to this.
I haven't done a single thing yet.
I'm looking forward to this. I need to have it should come up here. 14!
14! Yes!
14
Come
subscribers!
On,
Can you believe
subscribers!
this?
Beat that!
14 subscribers.
Do I get some money now?
And
for
you
that?
uploaded literally nothing. You've not even got a bloody
No,
profile.
that's it. No, this blank screen is what I've uploaded.
You've not even got a profile picture or banner or anything.
Oh, we have got to have a banner. What's a banner? Where the R is a picture.
That's a banner. This
Oh,
is the
yeah,
banner.
that's a banner.
That's the
Yeah,
profile
who's
picture.
that young lad there? Right, a banner, and I've got to have
Maxwell.
some stationery. Should get some nice stationery. And yeah, no, that's it. The blank screen is what I've made. You just stare at it and think about things. It's either that or look at some paint drying, like this match. Charlie was my 8th sub.
Sub to his
Freddie, we're fine. Kind of. Dexter, thank you.
8 subscribers.
Clever boy, thank you.
All these, you don't even made a video.
No, I did. That's a blank screen. Just look at it. Also, a comedic tragedy. Yeah, there's loads of them. Did you mention Hamlet? Didn't mention that, have you? Right, I'm going to do a Shakespearean film. That'll bump up my figures, I'll tell you.
I'll put my Christmas tree up.
Hey?
Christmas
Yeah, put the lights on the Christmas tree, David. Come on.
Amazing.
Wow.
Unbelievable, right?
Nice. Yep. Let's have a look. Yep. Yeah, it's festive. Festive.
I don't know why. I'm just trying to make myself somehow entertained.
Clever boy, how excited were you when Liverpool won the title after since 1990? I bet you weren't even born then. They have got some cracking players. And Luke was my 4th. Thanks, Luke. Thanks, Gary.
How are you
You're watching
guys?
your match of the day later.
Pretty depressed to be honest, mate. But other than Forest going well, but Forest like to depress us at the weekend and in midweek. But
Turn
yeah.
the box from 10 yards out. Good save by Samba.
Corner. Ryan and Burma
Yeah, I've
to
never
take.
been to Anfield. I've been to Goodison Park. Well, am I allowed to say that in front of a Liverpool
It's
fan?
left-footed and it's taken short, and they had 2 against
Been
1.
to quite a
And
few
Burma
grounds,
gets
but
it
not
back in
Anfield
and
for some
routes
strange
across.
reason. I don't know why.
Near post by Amiobi, who then runs into Fosu,
I was
who
rather
heads
hoping we get
away.
Liverpool in the cup at home.
It away. Tony heads back over the top. The flag stays
That would have
down.
been like 5-0 to Liverpool.
Come down.
By half time.
Ivan Toney. It was
What about when Spurs play Marine in the cup?
Samba has launched. Taylor away
I
down
don't
the
even know where
left-hand
that
side.
was, but I know it's Liverpool way, isn't it? Is it Crosby? Liverpool fan, do you know that?
Cuts inside his man down the inside left channel.
Oh, this is absolutely thrilling.
From Lyle Taylor. This really has opened
What a way to spend your afternoon.
Yeah, great delivery from Samba. That's what we saw him do last year.
Which ironically depicts modern topics.
Absolutely.
Surely, that is very profound of you.
Knockout trying to get into the box.
He's absolutely right.
But Knockout was trying to get in.
Did we do a film about Macbeth? Horniel?
No.
No. We'll have to show that.
Brentford here.
You enjoyed that, didn't you?
This is fun, isn't it?
Have levelled against Norwich 1-1.
Let's pretend we scored.
Come on!
It's not quite the same.
No.
We've actually got to score before
No.
you can do that.
Yeah.
It's
Down the line it goes for
not the same.
Amiobi, who back heels back to Christie.
Dexter.
Squares it back
But
to the
yeah.
edge of the box. It might come now for Knockout to drive. It's in. Knockout hits the shot low inside the near post.
Knockout
It was
is God. He actually is capable of making Forest score. What?
What's my favourite book?
Lads, we've
God, I don't know. Have we scored?
been disallowed.
And oh no. Oh, David, you put Forest.
Oh, he's
No, leave that on because we're
Nah,
going to
that's
score.
absolutely bloody brilliant. I love that.
Leave it as 1-1
Nah,
'cause we will
that's-
score.
That is the most Forest thing ever. We've scored 10 goals all season. We equalised and it's disallowed. Absolutely brilliant.
Nash, welcome, mate, to the misery that is being a Forest fan. Right, what's my favourite book? I can't think. There's so many books. Favourite book? I do seem to read Arna the Baskervilles over and over again.
Oh,
what I
that's
mean, do you?
absolutely brilliant. We score a goal against the top side,
we're not
and then
scored-
we go, and it's not even counted. Absolutely amazing.
What can't they just give us that? Just to be...
Can't just feel sorry for us and let us just score a goal.
Let's have just that. This is like waking...
We
Oh,
scored.
like the Walking Dead,
We
sorry.
scored for a few seconds, and then
Well, that kind of sums things up. The ref is... What? Oh, blind. Sorry, I see what you did there. You've added a load of D's on the end to confuse me.
Here's Rico Henry away from Christie into the penalty area again.
we're just saying.
Da Vinci Code, yeah.
Forward it comes for Ivan
Another
Toney.
good film. There's loads of good films. Books, I mean.
The replays have suggested that Lyle Taylor was stood in an offside position and blocking the goalkeeper.
It wasn't in an offside position.
That's why the goal has been ruled out. But here's Guerrero winning it on halfway and sidesteps another man. And Forest are charging forward now with Taylor to his left. Guerrero's held up. He can't really see anybody because Brentford got players back quickly. And now here's Ribeiro.
So what kit
Down the
are
left-hand
Brentford
side,
in
he
then?
plays it to Anthony Knockout.
No, I don't
What's their away
Knockout
kit?
trying to
Blue,
cheat his
isn't
way
it?
Black.
into the penalty
Black.
area. Low ball
Grey,
near
black.
post. Taylor trying to get to it. Flag goes up for offside against Taylor again. And it's bowled out quickly by Raya anyway as
Every
players
time we
allowed to
scored
go
against
off.
Wickham. Was that the last time we scored against Wickham?
It was a good finish from Anthony Knockout.
Well, he missed it.
No, it was last time we won. We scored against.
Do you think Liverpool could let us have Mo Salah for a few games? I'm sure they wouldn't mind. He wouldn't mind.
We have Trent. We need a right back.
Well, Trent, yeah. I think Trent to be future England captain. I really do.
Right back in this game. But, they just need a bit of luck to rub for him at the moment.
But it is
Wenger is underrated. Well, he did win a lot of things initially with Arsenal to start with. Tim, welcome.
Mansfield 0. Jackson the goal scorer for Grimsby in League 2.
I wonder Disallowed the other one in their own net.
It is still 1-0 here to Brentford on match day from BBC Radio Nottingham. The Forest
Yeah, we'll loan Mo Salah for a year, please. He'll probably like playing for us.
Really late decision to put the flag up from the assistant referee.
When we do get a goal, it's
In
offside.
the meantime, as the ball is with David Ray up again to our
Aubameyang,
left, the Brentford player's gone down.
Ozil, Sanchez, Invincibles,
Off the ball, I don't think.
Bergkamp, what a player he was.
It's always a bit of a worry.
Sol Campbell, yeah.
Just by
Henry.
process of elimination.
They've had some cracking players. And now you've got David Luiz.
Forest half. Brice Samba has come out to see if he's okay, and there's no. Ivan Toney and Brice Samba just started shoving each other, and Samba's given him a real shove, and Tony's gone down. It's a yellow card for both of them.
Yellow card for who?
It's
Both
already
of them.
nothing much going on. Macondes is okay. He's just stood up.
I think he collided with Ryan Yates as they ran out. And he went down in the box earlier, didn't he? That somebody
Who's
probably
that
blew on him
talking?
and he fell over.
Steve
Walsh.
Walsh.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what's happened.
No, I'm not going to mention it. You can if you want.
Ended up getting his own player and the goalkeeper booked.
I mean, this is very interesting.
64 minutes play.
Yeah. Why don't you all watch my blank screen? That's more interesting.
Still trail by a goal to nil.
What box of pens? That might be more,
Oh, yeah, box of pens.
more entertaining, really, isn't it? So,
Nice.
Spaniard pretty
well, I
soon.
don't really.
Hopefully we'll score. I do hope so.
As here Cyrus Christie heads back to
Is
Brice.
Brentford any good since they lost Watkins? What?
Well, yeah, they've got
Samba clears.
Ivan Toney now. He's been doing
Right to
amazing.
left, and Taylor's
What's
gone
this?
chasing after it. Taylor's going to get there first, and Taylor gets the shot, having
Just, it's
muscled
more
his way
entertaining
past
just to see my dad try and work out what a bit of
Is it a
technology is.
UBS stick?
Hits the shot, and Sorensen was
UBS.
back in the right place to
U-
USB.
UBS. Now I'm going to call it UBS just to be
USB.
different.
Yeah.
USB
I
stick.
just thought it'd be interesting to
And
see
you put it
if he
in
could,
your
if he could work out
thing.
what a bit of technology
the thing
is.
with all lights on down here.
back from Amio.
Computer.
What's that called?
A computer.
To be fair, they didn't have to be that good to be better.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Over there is a laptop.
Second half, you just wonder whether or not it's too late.
USB sticks. Thanks for that, Charlie.
Just inside his own half, turns away from Janelt, has to go backwards for Figueiredo.
Well, Steve says the stats from the BBC are much better than the second half. Well, I hope so.
Tariq Fosu. Samba clears out to the right-hand side for Christie. Now Yates is looking to switch it away.
God, the
towards
sooner
the
we can get
left-hand
back to the
side.
City ground and cheer them on, the better.
It'll be a throw for Brentford and a double change for Brentford. They're going to bring on not only
That Charlton game we went to just seems like years ago, not February. Flipping cold that night as well.
Is it Macondes walking off?
Luke's losing it with the referee. Well, that's what referees do.
No, it's not Macondes. He's coming across to this near side. The right is Macondes, but not to leave the field. Fosu's gone for Joshua Silva is replacing Jensen.
It is woeful.
Matthias Jensen makes way from the midfield area. Was one of the changes they made at the start of play today. Was to bring in
Anybody
Jensen
from abroad
forward.
made an
Josh De
appearance.
Silva.
Probably.
There's an equaliser for Mansfield. No sooner have they gone behind than
Equaliser for Mansfield. Well done.
spot. Grimsby won, Mansfield
Up the
won now
Stags.
in
Come on, you Stags.
Let's be Mansfield fans.
Radio Nottingham.
No.
Trailing to Brentford by a goal
The Knots
to nil,
winning.
scored by Henrik Dalsgaard
No, we're not.
14 minutes after IS
Got
Figueiredo let it
no
go
real
and,
attacking
Cornwall
threat at all.
Baseford United, I reckon that's the way forward.
Baseford United. I've been to their
I'm going to be
ground.
Baseford Ultra.
through a
My mum
Baseford,
lives near
Baseford United watch along next week, lads.
I've
Don't
been
worry.
to Baseford this morning to see Mother.
Baseford United watch along. Coming very soon. It's not.
Brentford entered a shot second half.
I want to have a look. Baseford winning.
So that's worth celebrating, isn't it? Baseford United. What the-
Oh, the winning against the mighty Felixstowe and Walton.
Felixstowe Walton.
Felixstowe and Walton United. Wow.
What league are they in then?
This is in the FA Trophy.
Oh, FA Trophy,
They
yes.
are normally in non-league Premier.
Non-league Premier, right. That's good, isn't it? Yeah, I've been to their ground and they play Truro City, my lovely.
They're one hell of a team, they are.
Certainly are.
Have a look at the stats. We've had more shots than them. That's progress.
You know, the commentator said Forest 0, Brentford 1. You should just start saying Forest haven't, whoever won.
Intercepted by Cyrus Christie. Christie tanking forward down the right-hand side, gets past his man. Early ball in, low, cleared by
Oh, Luke's
Sorensen at the near
aunt
post,
supports
but that'll be kept
Mansfield.
in play by Canos.
That's nice, isn't it? Nice yellow shirt.
And now Rico Henry tries to turn it back to Canos. It's intercepted though by Figueiredo and goes out for a throw.
Hello, person with a very long name that looks like it's in Welsh. How are you?
Huddersfield 0.
Dortmund have lost 5-1 at home to Stuttgart. What the hell?
See, Dortmund, my favourite German team. If I had to pick a German team,
This is why Bayern will always dominate the Bundesliga, because Dortmund just have results like that. Dwight Gale, we could have signed him. We signed bloody De Costa, who's no one ever heard
so
of.
Newcastle have got 3 ex-Forest.
They are far too close to it.
Yes, fine,
No,
thank
he
you.
he never played for us.
I've got to think of a name for the...
He never
How do you
played. For us.
pronounce that? K-A...
He never played. You never listened. He never played for us.
Who didn't?
Gale never played.
Oh, it's him, is it?
Okay.
I should just call you Welshman. That's my name for you, because I can say that. If you don't mind. I don't wish to offend you. Or anybody for that matter. David, cheer up. We're only 1-0 down.
Come on!
Next time we get a free kick or a corner, let's celebrate that.
Free kick. We got a free kick, boys. Got a free kick.
Wants to take quickly, then decides to leave for Worrell. Spreads it out on the far side, the right.
So, Welshman, where on the planet do you live? Just a general...
Wales.
Wales? What part of Wales? North or south?
Alcoholic water. You want to review it?
H2O? It's very clear.
Yeah.
It's in an IKEA glass, which has got stripes down the grooves more like. And it's very watery.
Really?
Yep.
Thank you for that, Dad.
That's okay, it needs some alcohol in it.
Maybe we'll play as a drunk. That's why they're not playing very well.
Well, that's good. If you don't mind that, Welshman, that's Cymru. Croeso I Cymru. Pardon? Shemai. Oh, was that a programme? What match was that then?
A game we actually won.
Oh, you're in Nottingham, right.
A game we actually won against Barnsley.
Okay.
That's amazing, isn't it? We beat Barnsley in a game of
3-0,
football.
wasn't it?
Yeah. A few years ago. That's when we actually won a
Yeah,
game of football.
3-0. We went to that. Oh, that's why you got the programme. Well, we're on the outskirts of Nottingham. We're in the East League area.
That's when we got humiliated against Charlton.
We weren't? Oh, yeah, we were.
Oh. On the front cover of a game we lost 3-0 to Preston at home. This is when we beat Wolves, now a very good Premier League team. Away from home 2-0. Yeah, we beat Wolves 2-0 away, but lost to Preston 3-0. That's how Forest work.
Bournemouth have beaten somebody 5-0.
Beating Norwich as well.
What was your first game? Was it Huddersfield or Norwich?
Huddersfield. And we lost that as well.
1-0 though, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
We are incredibly
Guys,
good
what
at
was your
losing.
first Forest match at the City Ground? Mine was Man U 0-0 in 1967.
Incredibly good at losing games of football.
I think Bournemouth will go back up, you know. I didn't think they would when the manager resigned and lost a few decent players, but I think they will go bounce back up.
I find that things to talk about are more interesting.
Forest 3, Bolton 2. They're playing 2 teams, that's why we're not winning.
Oh, that game, I remember that.
Yeah.
Was that the season that...
How long ago was that, Luke?
Was that the season that they beat us on the last day to stay up?
Owens was we lost 2-0 to Cardiff.
Was that the season we lost to Bolton on the last day? Because they had to win to stay up and they scored 2 goals in the last 5 minutes.
So was that when you bought your scarf? Because I remember buying this, my granddad bought me this in 1967, look.
Was that the season before that?
2017.
Well, I've seen Forest win, believe it or not, twice, and lose 3 times.
So Shabs, was that at Filbert Street or
Not been to many Forest games, which is probably
Sinister's great. King Power.
a blessing in disguise, really, isn't it?
Through the centre circle, he plays this square to Cafu. Cafu sends one
Right, that's
forward
that
towards
over with.
Taylor. Taylor gets it under control, but he's back to goal and they're
Okay. Your first away match following Forest.
Wish I could say I've been to one.
Everton at Goodison Park, we lost 4-0.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, they had some cracking players. Everton won the title that season. No, they didn't. When was it? They were a top 4 place.
Let's try and predict how many goals will we concede against each Premier League team. I think City would put like 7 past us, Spurs at least.
Well, Bozzy's
4
saying they're
maybe.
doing better. Let's hope so.
Well, I'm so excited, lads.
I can tell.
Not at all triggers.
Nope. Palace, Spurs tomorrow. That'd be quite. Fulham, Liverpool. Yes, another 3 points there, I think, for Liverpool.
Forrest put out a thing saying, keep working, Reds, and people are saying, are they actually working there?
The people at Forest that do this, they must realise. Scarlett, hi mate. Yeah, you're right, just same old, yeah. Blackpool at home, we drew 1-1. Okay. Yeah, I've been to Bluefield Road. Well, is it still called that? Whatever it was.
Amazing thing. We are so good at football, lads.
I actually think you might be better than Watford. We haven't had a shot from the whole game. Oh, right. Clever boy. Cheers, mate. Oh, no, he's back.
Swaps passes with Cafu. Cafu 10 yards inside his own half still. Looking up, it's very congested. 10 yards ahead of him. Goes backwards for Figueiredo. He finds Yates, who sidesteps Canos over the top. Good ball, looking for Taylor. Taylor brings it under control, and then as he's nudged, the ball is knocked away from him by Sorensen. Oh, goal kick's been given.
Oh.
Well, I thought Sorensen got a touch on the ball. I thought he nudged the man.
King Power, right, yeah. We've been there. Nice ground, I like it. That was for the England-Switzerland match, though.
I have a video of that.
I'm not sure it was a penalty, but I thought it was a corner. Well,
We ain't waving the white flag. We're going for them. Good. I know, even if you're 4-0 down, you've still got to keep trying. Don't give up.
Nice little thing. Good control from Taylor.
Brentford have it again. This is De Silva down the right-hand side.
Who's the
Going
Brentford
near the
manager?
corner flag. Two
I can
alongside
see him.
him.
He's got long hair. What's his name?
Thomas Frank.
Tries
That's
to
it. Yeah.
play it off. One of those
Oh, this is when we saw Stuart Pearce.
He misses because he slipped and goes behind.
Yes, we saw Stuart Pearce at the King Power Stadium.
1-0 to Brentford. Much better from Forest in the second half.
What a player he was for us.
A penalty shout as well.
He won't be giving up.
Controlling and hitting a shot which Raya has to tip over the crossbar. There's a good 25 plus yards outwards. Knockout.
Lockhart again with the chance. Why don't they start him?
Yep, that's a bit of confidence. You can see just as they're making that effort, Forest, things are going for them a little bit. One or two things are falling for them. And a player like Knockout needs to do that.
Oh, this is fun.
Forest 2-1 Blues. Okay, and a 2-0 loss to Wolves.
Again on the far side, faced by Burmo at the moment. Jinks past him, fires over the cross again. Yates heads over, but the flag was up offside. Again, it would have been, but Yates heads over.
So they got pushed in the box.
6 yards out.
This ref's not doing very well, is he?
It's 1-0 to Brentford.
Yeah, Knockout in the thick
Yeah,
of
look,
it.
I wish we were good. I really do.
Don't know how we can be offside from that.
This
sort
At
of
least
play.
in the playoff position.
Brentford do step up, but you've got to be wary of that. I mean, you 75 minutes into a game, you've got to realise that they step up, and you've got to go with them. You can't just.
That was a
stand
good
still.
Newcastle
This is
goal, showing it
all
again.
part of a learning curve for players in this league.
13 minutes left. Forest a bit better.
This is in
but
the
they
England
still
team,
trail.
right?
Yeah, VAR hates everybody, I think. Oh, and the England team arrived, yeah.
So far this season, which is
And you saw
score.
Jamie Vardy. Yeah, they ought to sort VAR out.
He
Do what
didn't
they do
even-
in rugby, the
He
TMO.
retired by then.
Hmm?
He retired.
He
by
retired, yeah. He was there at the ground. I saw him. Yeah, do what they're doing in rugby with TMO. That's a lot easier. And it works. And in cricket. So easy to sort out. I'll sort it out for you.
Another of those horror goals to concede. Direct from a corner. And
Figueiredo let this man run away from him. That's something you don't hear every... Oh, yeah, actually it is.
We've got Mbisa on the bench, who we bought for 4 million from PSG.
Yeah, why isn't he playing?
Doesn't play, but Figueiredo keeps his place. Yep, that makes sense, doesn't it?
I mean,
What the hell?
he's played-
Mbisa, he's gone from being in place of Thiago Silva and Marquinhos, winning the league with these every year, Champions League football, to being in a relegation battle with Nottingham Forest,
Liverpool.
and he can't even start.
All I want for Christmas is 3 points. I want more than 3 points, Lou. I want many points.
Forest to actually be a good team again, just like last season, please.
But on a bright note, next Friday, the new Grand Tour. That'll cheer us up, surely. Been waiting ages for that. So what time's it on?
It's on Amazon, so you can watch it whenever it comes out.
Well, I'm off Friday, David. Did I tell you that?
Oh, brilliant.
I break up.
Right.
I break up. I want Christmas is we put in last season. We all want 3 points.
I'll find something to talk about. It's more
Trouble is,
entertaining.
if we get rid of the manager, and I don't think we should, who do we replace him with? You can't just keep...
Gazitsky!
What?
Come to Forest! Gazitsky's come on!
What's that mean?
It was linked with us, and we missed. We signed him, but missed the deadline by 14
Oh,
seconds.
right, yeah.
Like his first appearance.
The
all
ref has
season.
been atrocious. Thanks, Boz.
I know, I'm just trying to find a thing to talk about.
Talk about your chair.
Oh, can we just... I think we should draw attention to this picture. This is when we beat Brentford last season at home. Look at this.
yeah.
This is team spirit. All the players actually wanting to play for the club. Carvalho, who actually offers creativity. This is when we actually like playing for the club. And now, a year later...
It's none of those things.
And he's the one who scored for them today, Dalsgaard.
Now, will you be getting a Forest calendar for Christmas, David?
Probably.
Have you asked Santa to bring you one?
Santa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me, have you?
Of course not.
Ah, well done. Eddie Howe is apparently in the stands, is he?
Is he? Right, okay.
Thanks, Josh.
To be Brentford manager, okay. Not Forest. How long's to go?
What's your favourite Forest player of all time? Well, it has to be Trevor Francis.
Oh, 9 minutes to go, 1-0.
9 minutes.
Do I actually care? No, not anymore. Newcastle have scored, apparently. Literally about to score. Dwight Gale! Oh, a player that Forest were linked with in the summer. The bloody... What's the thing called? A month of the year, January.
January,
Yeah,
yes.
he's just scored for Newcastle to
That's
get them...
the first month of the year, David.
To get them a very, very important win. We were linked with him, and we got Nuno da Costa, and all he did was score a goal
Bong.
that made us bottle a playoff spot. Amazing scenes.
Yeah, Josh, I think we've got to hang on to Houghton. Give him a fair crack of the whip.
Gazitsky's also in this game as well.
Because he inherited these players. He didn't. How many did he sign? Lockhart. And who else?
That's it.
Yeah. Well, I've never known Forest signed so many players.
No, we didn't. The board did.
Well, the club signed so many players. Everybody say Gale. Gale! Don't know why I did that.
Even though he did cheat against us, he's still a good player. Do you know why he cheated, Dad?
No.
West Brom, he was there a few years ago. This is against his old side, actually, I just realised. He dived, one of those blatant dives ever.
Oh, yeah.
And they had a penalty in the last minute.
Yeah. It's like that thing we were watching at lunchtime.
That was the season when we were actually a good team 2 years ago.
Yeah. You remember the old days when Forest had a really good team and we were in the playoffs?
The last...
Oh, it seems like...
The last 2 seasons before
Not long
this...
ago.
Last 2 seasons before this, we were actually a good team, and now we're just back to type again, where we're just incredibly good at losing games of football. Not even scoring goals most of the time either.
This is De Silva towards the edge of the penalty area. De Silva cuts away from Cafu, curls one in the corner.
2-0.
You can see it coming from halfway.
2-0.
Yay!
Oh,
Yay!
But
That wasn't sarcastic.
They've done that all afternoon in numbers.
oh, do you have to put that up? Can't you just leave it as 0-0?
Of the substitute.
It's coming home. League One's coming home. It's coming. League One's coming home. It's coming. What the bloody hell are we doing? This is what it's doing. This is what it comes
2-0.
to.
You, what they called? You bees. Yes. You.
Up the Baseford. I'm going to be a Baseford Ultra
Yeah,
next
Baseford
season.
United for us now.
Baseford Ultra
That's where
next
my mum
season.
lives. What's-
Forget it, lads. Okay.
Yeah, the mighty. What they called?
Who are Baseford playing next week? I want to have a look at Baseford.
And what's the nickname? What's the name of the ground?
Baseford. I'm going to become Baseford Ultra. They're winning 2-0 right now. Get
2-0,
in.
yes.
Marcus Marshall. I'm going to get a poster of him.
Right, but where did it play?
They've got Mickle Oversport. Is that how you say it?
Mickelover, that's in
Mickle
Derby.
Oversport. Next Saturday. Right. Live stream watch along.
Right.
Forget Millwall.
Greenwich Avenue, don't forget.
Nah,
I know
forget-
where that is.
Forget Millwall. That's coming next Saturday. It isn't. Yeah. You might think I'm being salty. I couldn't care less. That's
Yeah, I
what's
don't
actually
think
happening.
COVID's helping football at
Um,
all, is it really?
Yeah. That's what's actually happening. I honestly couldn't care any less than that. I enjoy doing these streams. I don't enjoy the game. That's where it's come to. I don't look forward to games anymore like I used to. Which that shows just how much this club's an absolute mess. I've gone. You know, Forest is a huge part of all of our lives, and I don't care about the games coming up. I only care about these streams now. So,
You
yeah.
Reds.
31 likes, 60 comments. That says everything about it, really, doesn't it?
Defenders for close company.
League, someone just replied with that. It's the League One logo.
Oh, the League One logo. Yeah. Right. Okay. Well,
Iranian striker Samak.
We are.
I've just got to buy another
Someone
shirt
put,
now.
What a club! I love it. Sarcastic.
We've actually been
People
playing-
want Houghton out. Okay, we get rid of Houghton. Then what? Okay, we start all over
No, it's
again.
going backwards. This should-
Okay, he's not great.
He's
but
inherited this team, hasn't he?
he's not great. But what?
Iranian nationality.
We get rid of him. What do we do then? That's going to make a huge difference. Okay, we get Eddie Howe. He's a fantastic manager, but when he's working with our board and these crap players, it doesn't matter.
There's loads of things you want to do, and the board is saying, no, you can't play that player. You've got to play that player. or
Okay,
can't-
do you want results? I want to play Carvalho because it might make us creative. No, you can't do that. So he gets sacked because he can't use what he actually wants. I want an international break. Well, I mean, that's saying a lot, isn't it, really? Because they're incredibly entertaining. But
You can't keep having international breaks. though,
someone
can you?
just put delete club.
No, you can't delete the club. It's our club.
This is. Are you okay? I'm fine.
No, even if
No.
I was in the
In need of
National League North.
in need of therapy, so I can cope from the mental breakdowns caused by this football club. It's so sarcastic.
Defending always looked.
So sarcastic.
In fact, they've looked dangerous on the counter-attack from the
And when I think back to when we won the European Cup, sorry, Champions League as it's called now, in '79,
sting in the tail from
couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it now.
Forest had to go for it.
Banter. This is fantastic entertainment.
You can see why they don't let
Banter.
How about the club pays for our depression treatment? Yeah, they're going to go
Yeah.
bankrupt then, paying all the fans.
You know, I might need to go and see a psychiatrist soon, just to, you know,
We need a
depression.
full-on clear out. Yeah, we've got too many mercenaries. You're right. Yeah,
You know, ground is a better atmosphere.
they're still going to get
now.
paid, aren't they? The players with win, lose, or draw. Oh, bit of an altercation at St James's Park between him and him.
Clap.
What for?
Just because why not?
What, you cold?
No, it's just making it more entertaining somehow.
Get bong on. Right. What, score an own goal?
What's a really apt song to sum up this game? Thinking.
3-0 to the Bees, the mighty
3-0.
Bees.
So, you know, absolutely. What was I saying earlier? We've not been battered yet this season. I jinxed it, really, didn't I? Absolutely.
I think 3-0 is a battering, don't you?
Spiffing. People are going to watch this and think I'm being salty. I couldn't care less anymore. That's the state of the club. We are an absolute embarrassment and joke. They should be
You'll
ashamed.
start planning trips to Sunderland and Ipswich.
They
don't
should
you?
be absolutely ashamed. I don't even care. You may think I'm being salty. This is every Forest fan's like this right now. Couldn't care less. You know.
Could not be happier.
It's just an absolute embarrassment.
So Nash, I presume you're a Brentford
We deserve
fan.
relegation.
No, you're not. You're
We really do. We deserve to get relegated. The way we're playing, we deserve it. I'm not seriously. We deserve it.
Nash is gone now.
We're
He's
absolutely
done.
horrendous. We are fantastic at being terrible.
Ambitious but rubbish. Where have I heard that before?
We're 3-0 down at home. Can I just say that? We're 3-0 down at home to Brentford.
Are you sure about
Absolutely brilliant. What was I saying earlier? We've not been battered yet. Yeah, we
3-0 is a battering.
Yeah.
Anything beyond this is a battering.
Lol. I'm just going to put that on my Twitter.
This is a disgrace to the fans. Yes, it is.
Oh, I'm looking forward to Christmas. But then Boxing Day will come and I'll just be down to pure depression again. Because Forest are going to lose to
Yeah,
Birmingham.
Boz is right there.
Well,
We go 1-0
Sheffield
down.
Wednesday next to the bottom of the league. Seriously need to win, but we are not going to win.
We are desperately got to beat.
Watch us, we leading, and then we concede in the 97th minute. And then we bottle another 3 points.
Forest probably so
Amazing.
much but deliver so little.
Leo!
Scott, you're right.
Leo, come on.
Yeah, let's get Messi with the Garibaldi red shirt on.
Leo, right. I know, Barca are a mess
Talking
as
to
well.
a door now.
Barca are a mess as well.
It's the first sign of madness, talking to furniture.
Barca are a mess as well. So it'll be used to it. Just come to another mess. And you're a decent player. He's not that great, really, is he? So,
David, Clever Boy wants you to do a FIFA 21 Wickham career mode, whatever that is.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, mate. Most likely I won't. But, yeah.
Relying on Derby and Wickham not to score. It's bad when you've got to rely on other teams to avoid relegation or anything. Sheffield Wednesday 4-0 last year, 3-0 in... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Thanks for that, Boz.
The fact that I've reacted like this to every goal, just laughing, that says everything. You
What
know,
happened with the Stoke
if
game, didn't
I
it?
actually cared, no, with Stoke I was just shouting and raging.
No, the Stoke game, we were losing 2-1, conceded 2 late goals.
No, if I actually cared, I would be doing that. But it's got to the point where I just, why should I? The players don't care, so why should we care?
Well, at least Freddie's pleased. Looks Watford are doing well, apparently.
We deserve to get relegated. We actually do. That's not updated. We deserve it. Why is it still saying 2-0? Because it's 3-0. Okay, that's not updated, has it? But okay.
Birmingham got a man off, Cardiff have. So we're now in injury time.
Bournemouth are 5-0 up against Huddersfield, a team that also beat us. Amazing. Well, that's not at all depressing. The team that also beat us are losing 5-0. Amazing. Let's just have a look. See the actual score. Yep, it is real. 3-0. Huh. Tony the Silverdale's card. Great. Cool.
So as it stands, we're still 21st.
How?
Because
Seriously,
Derby and Wickham
how?
haven't scored.
How are we still out of the relegation
By
zone?
magic.
I don't know how this is possible. We haven't won for 7 games. How are we still out of the relegation zone?
Lost, draw, lost.
We're a goal outside now. It's just good that Derby are somehow worse. That's literally the only positive this season, is Derby are somehow worse than us.
That's a positive as far we're above them.
Derby are...
If Derby are in the top
Derby
end
are,
of the table,
they're drawing with Stoke 0-0. Wickham
Yeah.
are losing to Coventry.
if Derby were in the top flight of the table, Derby fans will be giving us loads of stick and aggravation and you know what.
Cool.
What was that?
We've scored a goal, but okay. Who
We pulled
cares?
one back!
Well,
Yes!
not that I
Sorry.
care. Not that I care, but okay.
You should care. Forest have scored a goal.
But we're 3-1 down. In the
Yes,
90th
but we're
minute.
3-1 down instead of being 3-0 down, man. Matt, hello, sir.
The thing is, we scored a goal, but I haven't celebrated. That says everything, really, doesn't it? About the state of this.
Put it in there with his left foot. Worrell just ran in behind.
Reading won, QPR haven't. So Edward
13 yards, just stuck it into the
won't be
corner.
very happy about that.
With no chance. Some consolation.
Oh my good God, man! You're actually incredible at being so terrible at
Yeah, we've
football.
got time to score 2 more goals.
We are incredible.
No, 3. Let's get 3 more goals.
We are actually.
Consecutive away clean sheets. They'll not be happy with that.
We're actually so good, man. We are so good.
Really from Worrell.
Why have Forest done this? Worrell pulls one back with exclamation mark.
Switching off, but from Janelt needs
We're 3-0 down.
Whoever did that on Forest's behalf has been told to be
Look.
positive.
Exclamation mark. We care, don't
They've
we?
been told to do that.
Delete, don't care. This is what people are saying.
Forest got their own problems.
You've got to have passion, Scarlett, to follow your team.
Unfortunately,
It's part of being a Forest fan, isn't it? Misery most of the time and then occasional elation.
it's a big decision.
Pure banter is the title of this
The
stream.
offside goal, was it offside? Was he interfering with the goalkeeper's vision?
Pure banter.
You never know we could come back. You see, Boz is the same, being positive.
A line
Even in the dying seconds of the game.
I don't know how we can be tough.
What does that mean?
I don't know how we can be positive.
changed on that.
Just,
With it 1-1, it could have been a decent encounter, I think.
it's just banter, man. Just
Well,
top
that must be the
quality.
end of it now, surely. To be fair, the situation considering goal difference, that's quite important.
You know when I said,
Yeah.
you know when I said if we lose to Sheffield Wednesday, that's serious trouble. We're in it now, so you know.
Trying to get onto his left foot. He goes down. I think he's going to be booked. Yeah, and sent off.
Who's sent off?
Knockout.
What for? What for?
He dived. Well, that's not like knockout, is it? To dive like he did against
Oh, when he against
Watford.
Watford.
But I mean,
We don't send him up. It must be
well, that's just the icing on the
on
cake.
the cake.
That sums
How
it up.
big's this cake?
Man, the only player that's found the net in the last 2 games, one of them was offside, is now been sent off. Our only hope of any form of creativity now gone. Great.
Oh, Matt, you're a Hoops fan. I didn't know that.
Can I just
So
say
you're
as well?
19th,
No,
right.
no. This is the second time in 3 games we've had someone sent off. That says quite a bit about the mentality of the team right now, doesn't
Yeah.
it? The players are getting sent off.
Yeah.
This is the 3rd player to be sent off this season. Knockout, Ioanu, Yates. That says everything about the mentality. We've had a player sent off. We were 3-0 down, and now
We're
we've
3-1 down.
We've
3-1.
pulled a goal back
Put
that
one
means
back.
nothing.
Yes. Has it
Embarrassing.
finished yet?
I wish it was.
He's in a really good place. He could have hit the left foot shot. Which suggests maybe
I mean, you know.
Bare necessity. Nice name. Just checking in. We're not.
Go over,
Going well
mate.
for us, yeah.
Mate.
So you're not a Forest fan, I presume.
I'm no offence, I'm not going to do Wickham, alright? I'm doing Forest, plus
Got nice shirts though, Wickham.
it's, if I'm not interested in it, then it won't be fun, will it?
Look as if, I mean, it might change yet in stoppage time around the country, but it looks as if they might just about stay out of the bottom 3 tonight.
Only by a look.
We all care,
Staying
don't
out
we?
bottom 3 just by a look because Derby and Wickham haven't scored.
Very disappointing, lacklustre first
Leeds
half.
fan, welcome.
1-0 down.
Unlucky the other night.
Header, free header,
Did they win or lose? They lost, didn't they?
They lost.
Figueiredo from a corner.
Got a good manager as well.
Ahead at that point.
Yeah, apparently one of the best managers in the world this year, which I think is a bit weird,
He's a
but
cracking manager. Wish he was our
they're
manager.
the 3rd top 3 managers in the world apparently this year.
In the world?
Him, Flick, and Klopp are the
Klopp, oh,
nominated
okay,
for the
right.
best managers in the world this year.
Because he got Leeds promoted.
I appreciate that though, that you love our streams even though they're depressing, but I appreciate it.
Share our pain.
Yeah.
You're born a Forest fan.
Blow the whistle, please.
You're born. Your first words were "Come on, you Reds."
Defeat for the Reds. I think Forest Twitter just copy and paste that from the last game. I'm pretty sure they do. 'Cause it just says defeat for the Reds.
Thanks, Fred.
Are we surprised? I'm absolutely shocked. Bloody hell, man. We're actually embarrassed. It is full time, actually. Okay, cool.
I was going to tell a joke.
We are
but I thought I better
so
not.
good. We are absolutely brilliant at football.
That's it. Look, we got 1 goal.
We are
yes.
impressively bad. It's actually
Yeah.
quite impressive.
Yes.
Lol.
We've scored a goal and
Lol. Lol. Lol.
they got more than us.
There was a lack of energy, there was a lack of...
I can't wait for Plymouth next season.
Plymouth, yeah, that's a hell of a drive. That
Do you
is.
think of it this way?
260 miles away.
This is actually trying to be somewhat positive. We could be playing teams next season we've never not played for a very long time. So you know, I've never known us play Wickham, or not obviously Wickham, but Plymouth. No, known us to play them. So
I've been to Home Park.
Wimbledon.
It's not very nice.
Yeah, Grams that I've never known us to go
Lockhart
to.
never deserved to be
That's
sent off.
that's
Okay.
one of the few good things about being in League One. New experiences.
Ipswich,
We've played them quite a few times. Really.
Sunderland.
We've played
Who else
Ipswich.
is in? I can't remember. Bury. I bet they're in League One, aren't they?
They're not even a club.
No, they're not.
But Ipswich, we've played them loads.
Yeah,
We
and Sunderland.
never normally do that well against them either.
Who else is in League One? You see, I'm not even interested in League One. I can't remember who's in it.
I mean, a lot of big clubs that shouldn't be there. Portsmouth. But actually cool playing Portsmouth. Yeah. See, MMO, Senmoji. That's not updated, has it? Oh, the League One. I am buzzing to play League One football. And then all of our players will leave again. A massive overhaul will happen. Hull at top of League One, even though they're losing.
Lincoln, Pompey,
Lincoln a second, but the 4-0 down. Okay.
Charlton, Peterborough, Doncaster. Who's the nearest to us?
Look at some of these games that we're going to play next season.
Northampton, that's not far away.
Some of these
Doncaster
games.
isn't. Wait,
I'm buzzing to play this next season, man.
Oxford's not that far away,
Is that?
really.
No, I think that's actually kind of cool. We can play
Shrewsbury.
teams we've never played before, but that's the only
like
positive.
Shrewsbury.
Burton, they were in.
Oh, Burton's the nearest.
They're in the Championship a few years ago, and now they're Wigan. That's the EFL's fault for them being 23rd.
Yep.
F, yeah, please just type F in the chat, just for respect. Is there any point inviting people on? But you can come whenever you want, everyone. You just want to try and just somehow be positive about this absolute joke of a football club. You can come on if you want.
Not to die of.
At
not
least,
a pen, but should have been.
at least Martin could get a chance. We'll watch him be at the 20 next game. That would be the most Forest thing ever, wouldn't it? But yeah.
Time is it? 5 o'clock and all is rubbish. What's the F mean?
Paying respects for Forest being incredibly good at being
okay.
bad.
Right, okay.
Positive vibes, bro.
I have proof here that the Knockhart's goal was onside. Look at this.
Show it to the ref then.
Look at this. Off he comes, and Sorensen, there is Sorensen, very clearly playing him onside.
Right, so why don't the
See
ref
that?
see this then?
Look at how far in front of him Sorensen is. And I'll have a look at it again. Let's see. Does it take a touch through the middle? Yeah, it takes absolutely no touch through the middle.
So what's occurring then?
Because Guerrero, it nutmegged Guerrero. It didn't touch him at all. In fact, I will get back the entire passage of play. But yeah, it's not offside. Because it does not touch Guerrero, and he wasn't even close before. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, you're not supposed to have that on your stream, are you?
Closer.
Uh,
Well, I think you can afford a few seconds. It's the whole game they get a bit uppity about, which I can understand.
Well, right, after that, so even after the ball's been released, he's still getting played on by 2 players. And this is the exact bit. He completely misses it. I'll get it back again, because that wasn't very good. But this is decided against. It's not very good because you have to go back and forward 30 seconds instead of a reasonable amount of time. Okay, here is the passage of play. Right, so it goes, basically, Christie cuts it back to Guerrero, but Guerrero completely misses it, right? It doesn't touch him at all, and Taylor isn't offside when that ball comes through.
So that would have been 1-1 at that point, would it?
Yeah, it was 1-0 at that point. And after that, it was an absolute stonewall penalty on Anthony Knockout. I'll get that one up too. And we all know that Taylor doesn't miss penalties. So we have just gone ahead and drawn 3-3 against Brentford. We've scored 3 goals for the first time since Stoke away.
Yeah.
No,
Probably
since
was.
Blackburn at home. That was the last time we scored 3 goals, and we've done it again here. I'll see if I can find the knockout penalty incident.
Huddersfield,
I'm at the
last
Joe
season.
Worrell header at the moment. It was a cracking header. You should see it. You want to see the
Italy.
Worrell header for everyone who hasn't seen it. Up it goes. Worrell absolutely free. Great header into the far post.
What was wrong with that?
That counted.
If I can actually find
So, like you say, it would have been 3-3.
it. Let's see. It's around here somewhere. Okay, it's here. If you look, Knockout's out there on the right, and he gets absolutely legged up. Look at that.
And he got sent off for that.
He got sent off for diving when
I've
he
seen
was
worse than
absolutely
that, and
chopped
nothing's
down.
happening.
We have been
Maybe a
absolutely
yellow
robbed
card,
here,
if that,
and there is
but-
nothing that anyone can do to prove me otherwise. Because that
Yeah.
Knockout goal should have stood, and that
Lou.
should have been a penalty. As I said, Taylor doesn't miss penalties.
Yeah, we're not having a look as well either. You do need luck in everything. That's made things
But
worse. Actually,
you
now.
can't
Should
you
have
can't
sat-
argue with that, can you?
No.
Because I saw someone saying in the stream earlier, oh yeah, we looked at it. Taylor was offside when it came through Guerrero, but it did not touch Guerrero. He did not change the position of the ball. It's where the last pass came from, and the last pass came from Christie, not Guerrero. So regardless, even though Taylor probably was offside, I've not actually looked at that. I don't think he was, but even if he was, then that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I'll be looking at that again
at the end of the
format
day,
or other.
we still weren't amazing, really well. I know we had bad luck, but we still conceded 3 at home.
But we've got to have a positive outlook for the Sheffield Wednesday game next week.
That's just beyond huge, that game. If we really
I'll go back on and see if Taylor was actually on side, because
If
I
we
thought he
can't beat
was.
Sheffield, then that's it, really, isn't it?
Oh, we've got Wednesday in midweek as well. Oh, that's
Yeah.
nasty.
Wednesday on
We've
Wednesday.
got Wednesday on Tuesday. That's just mean.
Wednesday on Tuesday, right.
We have to win. If we don't win that, that's just it, really, isn't it? If we don't win that, we deserve to get relegated,
Fair enough.
in my opinion. Not that I
I wish
want
they'd
that
just
to
had at
happen,
least-
but
Right, I'm going to go make
Okay, here's
a
the
stop.
thing. I'll get it
Okay.
back
Food
to
preparation.
here.
Cheers,
Yeah.
everybody. Come on, you Reds.
Yeah, fun times.
Oh wait, what is the stream ending now?
No, you can carry on, mate. It's just Rad Dad's
Ah.
going.
Gotta go. See you later.
Yeah. Just pain, really. Pure pain. What do we say, mate? I don't know what to say. Just getting some match footage together here.
Taking me another 2.5 years to get to it again.
Well, yeah. Sheffield Wednesday next, so I think that's without a doubt a must win, really, isn't it? And then Millwall away, and
As well as, right, even though I can't find it, I'm just going to give up. But even if he was offside, what was Figueiredo doing for what's his name's goal? For Tony's?
Yeah.
It's just our defending. That's the first time that we've conceded. We are in 21st in the league, and this is the first time we've conceded 3 goals in a game.
that's just weird. It's not even like we've been battered before today. You know. I think having our goal was. I mean, I know we should have knockouts goal should have stood, but we made it more polite. than it
Sorry to
was.
say you're lagging too much for me. I've got no idea what you just said. Come again?
I was just saying it's probably polite that we even got a goal, I suppose.
Mm. But
But
yeah, I don't.
just pain.
I just want to look back and pick back every little thing that was gotten wrong.
What do you think about Embisson not getting a look in?
And basically, I think it's absolutely shocking. We've signed a player for £5 million, and he's played 90 minutes for us, if that.
Yeah. And yet Figueiredo's doing terrible, and he still keeps getting.
Figueiredo's doing absolutely awful, yet he's still playing every game. I'd rather Dawson than Figueiredo. Like,
yeah.
in fact, I'll go and find Tony's goal because I can definitely do that. Got at least another minute. This is so good, isn't it? And to get just an extra pointless goal like that and to do such a celebration, that's shocking.
What did Wall
Well,
do?
he jumped. Well, I'll show you when it. As the long ball forward, let's see, long ball forward. Figueiredo is marking him. Samba, for some reason, doesn't come to get it. He just does that. And watch this celebration. This man, he's 2-0 up, and he's scored just about to go into stoppage time, and he does that. It was one of the league's top goal scorers. I had some respect for him,
Come on,
but then he's done that.
You're 2-0 up. Away
Calm
at
down.
Forest.
Calm down.
That was the joke.
To be
of a
fair,
goal to concede, though.
If the decisions had gone right, that would have been their winner.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
Like, it's just embarrassing.
So they'd pretty much already won at that point. Figueiredo is the entire reason why we conceded two of those. Why
does he still play? I just don't know why he still plays. Embisson has gone from being bench warming at PSG to bench warming at Forest by Figueiredo.
Still can't tell what you're saying, but Figueiredo is the reason why we conceded both of the goals.
No,
the first one, he was supposed to be marking Damsgaard. No, of course he didn't, because he doesn't like marking people, does he? That's not allowed. Let's see, right. In comes the corner, completely free at the near post. And I'll find the close-up bit. Hopefully it stops being live so I can fast forward 30 seconds. IFOLLOW is still a rip-off.
Beyond it.
Come on. This is just rude now. He's shooting halfway on the pitch after that. Let's see. Here is Damsgaard. And there, right behind him, can you see that guy with black hair? That is Figueiredo, who is pretending to mark Damsgaard. Away goes Damsgaard. Not there.
He didn't even move.
It doesn't work. And as soon as he takes one step, there's Figueiredo. On somebody else. He just trips up a little bit. Doesn't mark it at all.
Yeah, he still gets in the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, we signed Embisson for 4
that as well as Guerrero.
What does Guerrero actually do?
I don't know. The second goal was his fault. I'll have to do this again. Oh God. I have to do this again. This is not fun. Come on, full screen then. Let's see, what was it? 84th minute?
Honestly, I actually kind of think if we'd not pulled a goal back, maybe that would have fired them up a bit, because we lost 3-0.
Let's see, right. Throw in, pretty decent. And then enter enter Guerrero.
The whole body language of the players
I don't know,
just sums it up.
but whatever. Let's see. Christie takes a throw in. It's half headed away. Here is Guerrero. Passes it straight to their player. At which point they break. Down here, this man completely free. Good ball over. Then Cafu and Joe Worrell decide to get out of the way for him to take the shot. It's a decent finish,
That
but he
is
should
just
never have gotten
embarrassing.
there in the first place.
That is absolutely dreadful. That's God's sake.
As we have to say here, that is disgraceful
Just
behaviour.
crazy. There's no fight. There's no fight. Like last season, there's no fight to the players. You know, none of them were really trying
It's
to go.
carried on into last season.
Yeah. This. I don't know what to say. Just.
I just want to go back to the penalty because there was a replay of it, and after he sends him off, they show a replay of it and it shows you just how clear it is. It'll be any second now. I'll show you the replay any minute. This is right after he's been sent off. Oh, come on.
It just sums up our
In
afternoon, though.
he goes. I can't.
No way that was a penalty. Nah, he should have been sent off. Maybe he had a card, but.
Absolute stonewaller.
Just.
That'll be all of that.
You wouldn't have things to say, really, aren't you? It's just seeing that just says everything about the club, really.
We've got to play the right players. And I know that it's taken a while to gel, but there are certain players who I just think shouldn't be playing anyway. We should be playing. I think that Jericho deserves a chance because he's not played in 2 seasons. He's doing very well for his country. Christie did have a really good game today, getting that assist. Oh well, what a pity. Never mind. But I think that Jericho has mountains of pace. He's the fastest player there, and I think that he should be playing for Forest because I know that we've not released him.
Yeah,
we're just not playing him. I don't think it's fair on him at all because he got injured for ages. Then the best right back in the league comes to us, and now he's playing for his country, and we've gone and signed some other guy. Like imagine how painful that would be if that were you. You are playing really well in your position, then this guy who's not even your position comes along while you're injured, is the best player in that position in the league, plays every single game, and you don't even get a look in. I think he made he got on the bench twice last season.
Yeah, I was about to say. Like,
He didn't even come off the bench. He just watched. I think either we need to start because I think that I'm not sure whether Christie's loan is until the end of the season or whenever, but we need to play Tendai Deriqua sooner or later because he's 28, 29 now, and that pace you're not going to have that pace for much longer, so you've got to use it while you still have it.
Yeah, exactly.
I always remember that game home against Ipswich. It was 2-0 win, and Deriqua absolutely bossed it. He had the game of his life, and he played absolutely incredible. And he continued that run of form for a few weeks after. And he just looked amazing.
Well, I
But
don't know what to say, mate.
Sheffield Wednesday, Derby just getting 0-0 draws every game, and Wickham can't win. They've got Bournemouth next, so they're going to get. Bournemouth put 5 past Huddersfield. I don't think that Wickham are going to get anything. If anything, it'll be double figures to Bournemouth.
And yet
It might
Huddersfield
be the
beat
first
us.
time in the Championship in however many years. Sheffield Wednesday, they got beaten, so they can't overtake us. But Derby are level on points with us, but they only have one worse goal on goal difference. They have Swansea, high flying Swansea next, and if they get some sort of result and we don't on Tuesday, then that's us back in the relegation zone. We've had so many chances just there to be taken, and well, literally in games and chances to move up the table as well. Let's see. Barnsley.
Yep.
They scored however many when we shouldn't have. They scored however many when they got 2 free kicks that they shouldn't in a row. Then they went up the end and then the ball went out and then they still scored. But no one cares about the fact that it went out or the fact that they weren't free kicks because, oh yeah, it was a good goal. Let's all concentrate on that instead. That goal by Knockout was a good goal. It wasn't good enough to. Well, it wasn't quite good enough to not disallow it after half a minute, was it?
No.
Surely, if you've let the goal stand for 20 seconds and you've not got VAR, then you can't be. It's too late to chalk it off then.
Yeah.
You see, Bournemouth, we played great. Wasn't a penalty. We should have defended. All of these Figueiredo mistakes are costing us so much. And I think that if we just play a different player there, then we'll do so much better. I mean, let's see.
When they're not on
Last
form,
time Scott McKenna played a whole game, he scored a goal, didn't he? Coventry. Scott McKenna right there on the score sheet. Figueiredo, last time he played a full game, oh, wait a minute, that's been like the last 4 matches. And we have lost all of them. Apart from Watford, somehow. I still don't understand how we didn't concede against Watford. We just played amazing against Watford.
Didn't win though.
Forest just don't make sense.
We never have.
We've won 3 games. And if we've ever scored every game that we've scored 2 goals that we've won.
Yeah.
But it's not ever so reassuring to know that we've only scored 2 goals in a game this season twice. And they were both against teams who were promoted from League One last season. And the other team that was promoted from League One, that the amount of goalkeepers that have absolute worldies against us is ridiculous, isn't it? Because Rotherham's keeper, let's see, shots on target, we had 4. No, we had quite a lot more than 4. But I think that he saved the ones that weren't on target as well. Derby, we had 5 shots on target. Oh, look at that, goalkeeper Stormer. Huddersfield, we had 6 shots on target. Goalkeeper says no. Bristol City, we had a lot of them against Bristol City. We had 6 shots on target as well against Bristol City. Keeper says no. It's becoming a very, very much a recurring theme. Luton, we had 5 shots on target. Borough, 3 shots on target. And then came the era of just not being able to shoot again. Why, Forest?
Why?
The thing that baffles me even more is how on earth are there 3 teams that are still doing worse than us?
We are horrendous, and yet we're still out of the relegation zone. It doesn't feel right. How? It feels like we're in the relegation zone. Somehow we're not.
I cannot think of a single team that makes less sense than Forest.
And yet somehow Derby are worse. That's the only coincidence. The only good thing about this season is that Derby are somehow
when has
worse
that
than
not
us.
been the case?
I mean, yeah, but
Really?
somehow, even when we're, particularly horrendous, Derby is still worse than us in the relegation battle, man.
Let's see.
I mean,
Is this going to
Wigan
be another
win,
16-17?
Probably. Well, we stay up by 2 goals.
Let's see. How many
So
points did we
depressing,
get
though.
then?
We've gone from nearly promotion.
On average, let's see. On average, how many points did we need to stay up? Points?
I think we had 52 points.
Let's see, that's points. We got 51 points
51
that season. We're not going to get 51 points this season, are we?
How many did we get last season? Was it like 17?
We got... How the hell did a team with 51 points get relegated? We got like 70 points last season. How close is that? Jesus. Between the playoffs... Well, this is actually... I didn't think that the 16-17 was that bad until we were in the relegation fight right at the end. But it really wasn't. Because the top team that got relegated had 51 points. And the team that didn't get relegated, the team that didn't get playoffs, the 7th spot got 75. That is what, 24 points?
What the hell?
And let's see, how many games is that? 8. 8 wins more. There was 8 wins. In fact, between playoffs, they got 5 more. But so we got 8, 9, 10. So it would have been 9 wins and a draw. That was the difference that season. And I don't think that that's going to be. Let's see, 18-19 EFL Championship. By the way, what I'm with you on is only on 2%. So if I just leave, then it's not.
Yeah, I mean.
Don't assume that I hate you now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna finish anyway soon. So.
League table. How many points did they get? 40. Okay, so in 18-19, they got relegated. The top relegated team had 40 points. And in 19-20, I seem to think that Barnsley only got like 30 or so points that season. 19-20 EFL Championship. I don't want to look at the table. Can I just see the bottom half of the table, please? Because I don't want to look at the top. No? Okay. No, Barnsley got 49 points. So to stay up, you need, what, like 50... These are a lot closer margins than I think, because there is, in the entire table, 45, 93, there's only like 50 points. But between playoffs and... Between missing out on playoffs and that, then there's only like 21 points. And so it's the little things in these seasons that matter. And we are not showing up with these little... I need a charger.
It's
but
just depressing.
It's those little things that you need in seasons like these. And we aren't getting these little seasons. As much as I don't want to say it, with the way that things are going, if we do not get a very, very fast turnaround in these games against teams that we never beat... If we can beat Sheffield Wednesday, then I think that we have a reasonable chance. But if we lose to Sheffield Wednesday, then I'm afraid we'll be on our way to... Who's mid-table in League One? Plymouth.
Why not? I go to Plymouth away. I don't even know what their ground's called. What's it called? Forgot. Plymouth.
What? Plymouth
What's their
Argyle?
ground called? Yeah, their ground. I don't think what their ground's called. It's just... I think we're getting a charger.
So yeah, it is fun being Forest fan, isn't it?
Very. Well, sorry, no, it isn't.
I enjoy it myself. At least I used to.
Okay, it's gone. Right. Well, to be fair, probably need to finish up now anyway. But yeah, 3 people watching, so that's not really a surprise. But thank you if you are somehow still watching. I've not had a comment in ages, so I think it says that people want me to finish. Yeah, just pure depression again, and massive game against Sheffield. And am I confident? No, not at all. So yeah, up the League One next year, lads. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Positivity is over.